Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Australian Esports League High School League with Super Smash Brothers. My name is Emperor ZK, and he is Quack. Quack, my man, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm keen to see today's matches. How are you?
I'm good. I do apologize that we had a little bit of a delay to get this started, but you know what? It's just how things are sometimes when you have to work your way through. But with that being said, while we are trying to get everything ready and going at the same time, Quack, please do us the honors and shout out the sponsors that makes this event happening.
I will do as soon as my cat stops biting me.
Yep.
How? Alright. So first, we have Acer Predator Gaming as the presenting partner, providing all your gaming and education PC needs and powering the high school league. Second, we have ViewSonic, an education partner. Upgrade your classroom today with ViewSonic's large format interactive displays and the My View Board software suite. Third is AOC Monitor, the gaming monitor partner. Get the best gaming experience with their latest range of gaming monitors. And fourth, we have Rig Gaming, the gaming headset partner. Experience great sound with Rig's gaming range of headsets. Sorry, it's still fighting.
You just show the cat now.
He bit me during the entire thing. If I pick him up, he will latch on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If he gets bored, he'll turn up on the camera.
Oh. we need cat cam.
He'll bite me in the middle of some hype play. Oh, he's getting off now. There we go. You might see a tail.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Cat cam coming up, definitely. 2022, finishing off the season.
I'm not bleeding. Let's go. Plus.
We'll be good. We'll be good. Look, the first one, we do have the match. We have RSHS Eat NATO 1 against SLCC RTBYT 2007. I think that's Ryan right there, if memory serves me correct. Both players are just making their way in. So, commentators like ourselves, we will be waiting, anticipating this very, very intensely. So come on.
Doing the stage strikes in secret.
Yep.
So we won't have any idea what's happening until we actually get into the first game. And then, look, they might gentlemen's to a stage. They might random stage. I don't know what they're going to go ahead with. They've had time to think about it, though. I don't remember what either of these players play, unfortunately. Let's see the picks in a bit. Look, so we've got Ryan in the Switch itself. Jarbone's Bowser. Maybe they play Bowser. Maybe I'm actually going to get to see some Bowser here at the High School League. Haven't really seen any Bowser. Bowser was my main for the longest time.
Bowser's actually it's a really nice pick. Seriously, if you can play Bowser and play well, then it's the villain story right there.
I personally think that he is strongest as a side pick, where it's you're just okay, I don't think this person's going to be able to deal with the pressure of playing against a super heavy that'll take a stock in 4 hits, definitely see people,
Yep, definitely. Well, one of my little nephews, always goes to me. It's oh, Uncle Richard, I really like playing Smash Brothers, and I was like, oh yeah, who's your favorite character? It's Bowser. I was like, whoa, that was quick. you didn't even go Mario style? It's no, straight to Bowser.
Nephew, straight to the villains.
Yeah, straight
villains
up.
Are cooler. To be fair, Smash does have a bunch of villains that you can play from a lot of different stories, and they're honestly really well done in this game. And obviously you got the famous ones, Bowser, and we are seeing Bowser!
Oh!
Bowser CSS! Alright, heck yeah! I wonder if they're listening to stream, that's what the pick was decided. It's hey, I'll pull out the Bowser, whip that out.
Oh, let's go. Oh, okay. Come on, ZSS. I want to see the ZSS.
Okay, yes. Okay, ZSS Bowser. I've played that matchup, unfortunately, a lot more than I'd like. ZSS does filthy things to Bowser if he manages to get a handle around it. Don't get me wrong though, lightweight against a heavy that'll take a stock at 60% if you take a terrible trade. And it's not it's not awful for Bowser in that, like, because trades are, when you're playing a heavy versus a light character, when you trade for the, like, hit for hit, Bowser's going to hit harder and have a bigger, like, essentially effective health pool. So the trades are almost always in his favor. He does not mind. His combos suck anyway. Damage is good. Especially because when you're playing a heavy, you usually have the heavy tax, where you're going to take 80% if the person knows how to combo you. This matchup is ZSS hits you 3 times, and now I'm going to fish for flip kick kills. Because you're Bowser and I'm going to kill you at 30. And that's terrible for Bowser. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose stuff there.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, the classic stage for Gentleman's Ink, really. But also, a lot of people don't ban it. Because it's not really a ban-worthy thing. Just down. What? Watching. As I said, the trades are big Bowser's favor. Look at the damage difference. They hit each other at the same time. That whole time. Bowser wins. You don't want to trade. You don't want to trade. You want it to be one-sided. You want to hit him and start a combo. You want to start juggling. He's big and he's heavy. He's comboable. He's sharkable. Yeah, well played. He's playing decently. A little bit of lag there, but unfortunately, that's the side effect of playing online Ultimate. Just punishing another option. Okay, wow. It's kind of looking like Yeetnator not really sure what to do in this matchup, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can't...
The lag does not help. ZSS is a very execution-heavy character, and playing with lag, yeah, Bowser definitely has the advantage. You're getting a bit of delays there, because it's like, you can't combo me, I can't combo you anyway, so... Oh, where's the Bowser side there? You got the side B, hold off stage!
Oh, he's doing it!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Pull the trigger! They're not making it back.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not actually sure ZSS can properly make it back.
I don't think you
that is the
can.
thing as a character. And ZSS does go kind of high, but also some characters will just clip into the blast zone. So instead of being knocked up and being able to double jump out, they just die at the same time as Bowser. So if you're stuck up, you just win.
Oh, looking at how Yeetnator is doing now, look at him. He's trying his best to maneuver through, but oh man, I don't think he's too used to the online, especially since when it comes out like this.
The connection is a bit sus. They're kind of sitting there, not sure what to do with each other. Probably shoot them a message after this one to just see if one of the two of them can work out them causing issues, and if so, can they stop the downloads that are going? That'd be ideal. Unfortunately, sometimes it is just a connection between two different people. Like some people just have, because if both players have decently high ping, the connection's really choppy. Because like ideal situation, obviously, both of you have gigabit. Oh, good call out. Took the stop. This is almost an even game. If you know the ZSS stuff, you only have to win 2 or 3 interactions here, and you win. You just got to play around it. Okay, you don't need those interactions. You can win right here. This is winnable. You can just take the stock.
Still
I was like, wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that. One of the other things, it's obviously terrible offline. Oh, wow, the jump didn't save. Okay, wow, it's just not making it back. Offline, it can be quite dangerous and terrible to play into characters that have really good anti-airs to do flip kick and just go for the grounding hit. When you're playing online, you've got that kind of delay, just do it. What are they going to do about it? They're not reacting. Just take the shot. You land the thing, cool. Bowser's at 90, I'll knock him off stage. Or Bowser's at 140, I'm going to actually take the stock with up B. Get this actual powerful kill confirm off. Okay, well, let's see if we get, hopefully... Oh, they just go...
Oh, they're just going at it.
They have
okay.
no issues. They have no issues with that connection.
that was perfectly fine.
I assume this is a run back. Pokemon Stadium 2 again. Yep. Okay, straight back from Pokemon Stadium 2. Look, with how one-sided the start of that was, like, obviously, yeah, Brian giving themselves, sorry. RTBYT. giving themselves their stock down by doing the Bowser side. I respect it. You got the Bowser side. You got the stream clip. I'm very happy about that. I love seeing Bowser sides.
That's all you need.
They're mean. They're very funny.
Oh, well, it looks like they're starting to maneuver a little bit better. Look at him go now. NATO is really just trying to bite his distance. Feels like he's maneuvering a tiny little bit better just after that last one, but still gonna get squashed, which is nice.
It may also just be the two of them just adjusting a bit to playing online. Maybe RTB spent some time before this playing online. Yeetner just come in without any preparation whatsoever. Just not ready to do it. Okay, good. This is going for an edge guard. Probably nice there. Oh, yeah, jump. Okay, did not see that the double jump was eaten. I assume that's what that was anyway. Okay, that looked like it was going for Bowser's side. Landing there to forward air. It's kind of landing there into imagination. It's essentially like Bowser's favorite combo starter, but he shielded, he punished it. It's not like a lot of the top tiers.
Oh!
Yeah! He's done it again. Oh no. Hold on,
Oh!
Stage. He held on! Oh! Oh, I'm so worried. So one of the things that does happen is that side B is, especially when Bowser's in the air, very momentum favored. So if Bowser sprints off of one of the platforms and side B's you as they're going towards the edge, it's really hard to hold back on stage. You have to be very much in a percent lead. For those people who don't know, whoever has the lower percent tends to have nice forward air. That should be the stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a nice forward air. Good edge guard. Well played by RTV. Going up 2-0 in our first game. Well, what is this, 4th season?
4th season.
Let's go. That was a strong showing. The Bowser sides aside, that's one of the things you got to keep in mind. They threw away one of their stocks in both of those games. So it was a very commanding play there.
Yeah, I think if anything, given out from that, it's actually really hard to get anyone that's not experienced in online teams to show their full repertoire of skills. Just like that. Right, we've seen Ryan in the tournaments throughout the whole year. You know, he's been playing more than just in this tournament, and you can tell pretty seasonal player right now, especially when it comes down to the online scene. And then not the most for NATO, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing. You have to just sort of sigh, look up, and be like, classic Nintendo connection. At the same time, during that whole time, I was like, maybe it's my connection as well. So I actually went ahead and did a speed test to just make sure that I'm all good. Yeah, no, my Switch is also good. Come on. We need and we pray for these damn frames. We want the frames.
This is why I don't connect with my own Switch. Using my satellite internet. Give everybody else an extra 60 ping on. That's one of those things. It's an unanswered question. Does spectating actually affect the connection between the players? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. It should be fine. It's
should be fine. It's just, can we please get the netcodes? Netcodes will be amazing for Smash. Rollback netcodes will be so good.
It would be lovely. I don't think Nintendo's ever going to do it.
No. If they do, the whole world's going to lose it. It's just going to be an absolutely insane thing.
The game's already massively popular, and the biggest gripe people have with it is the netcode and playing online and all the issues and stuff that come with playing online.
Yeah.
Rollback, it's online. It's available. It is the people who made it literally just went, here, you can use our rollback. Go wild. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just really happy I got to see 2 Bowser sides. That's so good.
Yeah, the Bowser. That was unexpected.
It's not the Dry Bones Bowser. It was like, maybe we actually see it here.
Whoopee.
Let's go. Alright, so we're just waiting for our next match to come up on stream. Hopefully we get another spicy game. Let's quickly look through the bracket, see who's gone up here. So we've got a few different people. So, Bowl of Ramen I recognize, Brain Power I recognize, Dark Kurobo I recognize.
Yep. Would be sick to see Dark
Hopefully
River run
people
it
haven't
back.
changed their tags between last season and this one.
Would be good.
So that way I still know who they are. So we've got winner's side, Bowl of Ramen versus Chopper, Dark Kurobo versus Shard, and Loki or Loki versus RTB, and Brain Power versus the winner of Tourmaline and Lightning. We have a few different losers games going.
Oh.
Shook NATO, Josie, Jacob Mills, one of the games waiting on a thing, and AACT versus Would Re My Yahoo? I'm not sure. Am I reading that wrong? I hope I'm not. Okay, next up on screen, we're going to be having Chopper and Bowl of Ramen.
Yep.
It's going to be winners round 2. Winner of this gets into top 8 of the tournament, so we do have decent amount of entries. We have a really nice amount of entries that have funny rounds available for this one. So that's going to be pretty useful. So I'm just going to quickly send those 2 players the information for the lobby.
Yeah, get them in. We're ready to get some more games. Bowl of Ramen versus Chopper 45. I think we've seen Bowl of Ramen play quite a little bit. Not sure which shenanigan he's going to pull off this time. Chopper 45.
Bowl of Ramen usually does quite well. They usually plays quite decently. Trying to remember if Bowl of Ramen was grands in the last one that I commentated. I don't think they were grands. I think they were 4th or 3rd. I could be incorrect. Don't get me wrong. It's no discrediting or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it was 4th for Bowl of Ramen. I remember he had to fight through like the lower bracket. And then...
Yeah, got that. That's right. The early upset. That's right. Yeah, to verse somebody, one of the stronger players. For no, that's cool though. But sometimes that just happens when the top 4 players are all really good, and you unfortunately cop one of them early. And it's just where the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know, there's not much you can do about it.
That's right. That's
the nature of competing.
Yeah, it's just like when during I think it was Evo 3 years ago, where Daigo ran into Tokido in the pools, and only one of them could come out alive. I was just like, wow, and that was some intense stuff. I think it was Daigo that.
Daigo Tokido played. Why were they in pools?
They were in the same pools. I did not know why, but they were in the same pools together, and then they obviously.
That's a top 8 set.
Yep.
That's wild.
It was heaps wild, and they had to face each other off, and one of them got sent home instantly. I was just like, "You're kidding me!" Like both should have just straight up been in the top 10, be like, "All right, run it back instantly." I don't know.
Hey, good players.
Yeah, good players.
It's still a cool set to watch. Just would be also cooler to watch it for grants.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And then I think there was another one where it was Bongchan. Either Bongchan or Margot that also got like eliminated in the pools. Didn't even make it out of the pools. I was just like, dude, that's quite insane. And then I think it was against Bongchan, Alex Vey actually came out on top and put him down in the top 8. I was just like, dude, the man still got it.
For those of you who aren't aware of what we're actually talking about, this is Street Fighter. A few different tournaments. These are very famous and very well-performing Street Fighter players. Which is
Yep.
also a fun game to watch, but we're here for Smash.
Yep. We're back on Smash.
Chopper versus the username here, but
Bowl of Ramen.
Thing is Bowl of Ramen.
Bowl of Ramen.
Did Bowl of Ramen stick to one character? I'm trying to remember if they swapped around. I'm pretty sure they did swap around.
Yeah.
Bowl of Ramen Bayonetta.
I don't think he put out Bayonetta. I'm trying to remember Bowl of Ramen last time, whether it was supposed to be Banjo Kazooie? No, that was Brain Power. Bowl of Ramen.
Yeah, that's Brain Power, yes.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember because these guys, they switched so many characters all around. It's hard to get a pinpoint. It's like, who's your main?
Incineroar.
Oh yeah. All right.
Shout out to Dark Kurobo for sending me that info.
Yeah.
For listening in. That's right. I remember a based Incineroar player. I love Incin. I like all the heavy.
The
So,
heavies are good.
if you play a heavy, I will root for you. Except if you play Zelda. I'll choose Zelda over because I'm currently a Zelda main. But if you play a heavy, I'll root for you.
Oh dear.
Alright, so it looks like the two players are ready. Just gonna shoot the two of them a message. Make sure that they know that got the go ahead. Alright, we're getting into it. Sheik versus Incineroar.
Ooh.
I've actually seen this matchup a fair bit. Unfortunately, the matchup has been between one of the best players, if not the best player in the Wollongong scene, versus a player who's not a bad player, but doesn't make top 10. So it's just the Incineroar dunking on, unfortunately, the Sheik player.
Oh, that's
okay.
That's okay. Oh, that's not
We
okay.
begin with an SD. That's okay. We take those. No homie stocks. This is a competition. Get any edge you can. You win.
Oh god.
Unless you can't live with yourself or you can't sleep tonight, then feel free to do what you like. Alright, so this matchup, it's a weird one for Sheik. So if Sheik gets an opening, they can do a lot of like decent combos and things. But unfortunately, because you are online and you might get lag spice things, you've just got to cop that you're going to be dropping a few combos. So maybe rather than going for optimal combos, if you know combos that do 2 or 3 hits will put your opponent in disadvantage. So either above you enough that you can shark or put them off stage so you can try to go for edge guard. Using a lot of the bomb. Don't see that many Sheik. Yeah, that's gonna unfortunate SD there. Maybe that was a misinput.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, it's the is it dolphin dive? No, not dolphin dive. The flip kick, but for Sheik. I totally forgot the name of that move. That's down B, whereas the bomb is side B.
Yeah.
Which, to me, is counterintuitive because the flip kick like literally sends you sideways, but that's right. The bomb just feels like a down B move to me. It always just felt like down B.
I blame Castlevania for that kind of feeling. I have the same thing. Every time it's like bomb with something, it's like, you're playing Lychee or something. It's like instantly. It's like throwing and setting up. You're not coming back from that side. I actually really like this current setup right now. Oh, hang on a second. That tagger was a little bit insane. Just catching online, coming from Bowl of Ramen, and both is almost around the same percentages. But I gotta say, the tap is gonna be better for Bowl of Ramen, given that Sheik. It's actually quite light up, but hey, nice stuff.
Hey, you take that early stock. You take those stocks. Ooh, this is the confirm. I don't know if that's an online thing or a nerves thing, maybe. Okay, F tilt seals the deal. It's the smash attack on a tilt. It's good. It's a very strong move. Okay, put back there. Yeah, getting the good damage off. Oh, is that an SD? That's no. Oh, that's very close though. Teleport recoveries online is especially Sheik's, which like it's a teleport recovery, but it's so short distance. No. The SD, you know, an SD for an SD. It's not too bad, I guess. And I've been reminded it is bouncing fish.
Yes.
Makes sense with like how it looks and how you're jumping around.
Makes perfect sense.
I didn't see much bouncing fish. There a lot of use of the bomb. But that is part of the thing. If you don't know if your confirms are going to work and you're not willing to risk the, because if you do miss, Incineroar can just be pressing side B in disadvantage, like off stage, and you just get grabbed. And then Incineroar presses no buttons. You're now off stage, and they get the stage control back, which is terrible for you. But at the same time, you know, it's if you land the bouncing fish, you do take the stock. Like that's the trade-off there.
Yeah.
Just having confidence in going like, yeah, there's online and there's lag and stuff, but there is also you do have, and there's probably part of why we've got such a weird input buffering system. You get that input buffer, you buffer you go, okay, I have faith that the first hit of my combo is going to hit. So I'm just going to start doing the timing and the buttons for the rest of this combo and assume it's hitting them. I hope for your sake, your combo doesn't rely on reading DI, because then, guess. Oh, did we just see a character swap?
Yep, Pokemon trainer.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I can respect it.
See, Sheik, I definitely think is stronger offline. And then the clean Sheik stuff and the really advanced stuff is really execution heavy and really like tight on a lot of different things and on reads. And online, unfortunately, doesn't really allow for those kind of tight executions unless you are reading everything that your opponent's going to be doing like 2 or 3 steps ahead. Pokemon Trainer, on the other hand, can do it. Whoa.
Oh.
Homie stock? Okay. Homie stock, even though you weren't homie stocked in the first game. I respect that. I respect that. So you've got the Razor Leaf that can be thrown out a lot. Issue with Razor Leaf in this matchup, Incineroar just revenges it. And then you have this very, very dangerous and angry cat, like my cat, who wants to bite you. Or use their claw. It's good sharking. Okay, goes for just the downer and stuff, a bit of stalling. Bit odd that Holram kind of just let them land there, but didn't continue to shark. Sharking seems to be working, so don't see much reason to not. You might see a swap to Charizard. You're at death percent. If you do swap to Charizard, oh. I think that was a mistake of DI there. Not quite certain there. Ooh. Okay, random Flare Blitz. Probably not what you're looking for, but that's okay. Okay, good Vibrate. Vibrate is useful in this, especially if Incineroar's going low, because you get a bunch of free damage and you force them to go further on stage. The problem is if they're going high, they do exactly what we saw there. You just come down and hit Charizard, just get off. Charizard has a super armored up B, so it does mean that you can do some shenanigans. So for instance, if Incineroar goes really high up and chases you, you can up B out of something that's not true. Catch whoever's trying to hit you and pull them up and knock them off top last zone. Swap to Squirtle might be the end of the stock though. Okay, not quite. Fork throw is not super strong. Like, it's strong, but it's not. It's not game ending. Unfortunate. Razor Leaf and then not being able to tether to the ledge there. Not being able to keep themselves in the running. Maybe keeping the Sheik out was the play. The Sheik seemed to do better.
Yeah.
Sheik seemed to be a bit more consistent there.
I think Sheik was a lot more better in when it comes to performing.
That's okay. Look, I respect the swap. Like, I do think Pokemon Trainer has a better matchup overall into them, but I think it's more just like it's a slight thing. I personally would think it's if you want to make that swap, rather than going like, yes, I've looked at like top players matchup lists and they've gone, yeah, this one's a +3 matchup. Unless you're actually playing the matchup, it doesn't matter. Just play what you're comfortable with. Like, play the thing that you know, and you're definitely not going to SD on things like that. That's okay if you get it wrong though. Like you can counterpick as much as you want. If your counterpick doesn't work, counterpick doesn't work. I play enough characters to counterpick people, and I have tried doing it. I suck at it. It's so bad. Swapping between like 6 characters is awful unless that's all you do. Like if you train and you spend all this time training during, like you spend 30 minutes every day training, and that's all you do, sure, I can understand that. Very few people do that, and I can understand high school students especially. Like when I was in high school, I had I think like 4 or 5 different extracurricular activities, and they required me to do extra stuff as well. I did tennis, I did soccer, I played piano, I did orchestra, I played band. Obviously not everybody has that, but it's a lot of time. And as a high school student, you've also got to do your own study. You've also got to do your own things. So make sure you study for your exams. Do well in your exams, guys. Very important.
Yes, gotta go uni, and then gotta get a decent profession, and then on top of it, you get your gaming on. That's only when you have the rights. Otherwise, you can't just be purely gaming. That's the life advice right there. I will say right now, just giving a full update on the current rounds. We are going to have Ryan and Dark Kariba joining us for the next match. This is going to be the round 3 for them, which is going to be quite good. Bolo Ramen, meanwhile, is waiting for the match between Brain Power and Lightning. On the lower bracket, Eatnator has been eliminated by Shock 69-69. And then the match between Josie and Jacob. Josie has gone up to 0. No waifu and Tormalnet is that tournament? Like Tourmaline. Tourmaline.
Yeah, Tourmaline.
Okay. They haven't finished, but Shard is waiting for them, and it is still a act. And would you read my Yahoo? That is gonna be the 2-0. Would you read my Yahoo has been eliminated? Which what a
I
name!
understand.
What a name!
It's okay. It's good. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, spicy game. We've got Duck Kurobo, who has promised that they have gotten vastly improved since last season. They were one of the stronger players last season, so expect to see this. Up against RTB, who we've already seen.
Yep.
Quite good. It is Bowser, so might be seeing... I assume they're just going Bowser again. I assume that they're a Bowser main, and that is
Nothing wrong with it.
what they're going to be going ahead with. And yeah, definitely nothing wrong with that. I think Bowser is genuinely... If you're playing online tournaments only, you can solo main Bowser.
Yeah. Dark River has a few choices. I remember he used Cloud very well. Has a very different setup. I think he used one of the Sword characters as well from Fire Emblem series. But yeah,
They
hey.
play Cloud?
Yeah, we got Cloud.
They also played, I think it's Me Gunner.
Yeah, that's it.
Where they were adamant that was Cephala God, I remember. Because they named it as... They're in propaganda around it. It's like, yeah, we swear it's good. I think it's one of the Alright, this matchup is my second most played matchup. Like, unironically, I have my training partner for the first, I want to say almost 2 years of Smash Ultimate's lifespan. Probably close to 3. Played Ridley and Cloud, and I played Bowser.
No.
Ridley was the one they played probably the most, but they played a lot of Cloud. This matchup is very much a space well as Cloud, and Bowser definitely struggles to do things. You can hit Bowser's shield like when you've actually got proper spacing, and Bowser can't do much about it. And you've seen just that very clean taking the stock there. That's not to say Bowser can't do anything. Bowser has tools in this matchup. You get Cloud off stage, especially if they don't have a limit for their recovery, or their recovery is going to be two-dimensional. Flame Breath can just end Cloud's stock. Okay, you just can't, you physically cannot make it back. F-Tilt's also just a really powerful two-framing tool, and Cloud does actually struggle to snap, so you don't even necessarily have to two-frame Cloud, and their timing is slightly off.
Gotta say.
Alright, okay, good forward air, swatting the Cloud out of the air. This is a decent match.
It's a very decent match. Like...
And Bowser's played the heavy attacks, but that also means Bowser has rage.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Hey, look, Dark Reaper improved heaps. This is a very different Cloud than we would have we've seen before.
I respect the up B spam. That stuff is it's disgusting. It's just genuinely really good, and online makes it better. Both of these characters, up B out of shield, really good options. Both of them have it is a quick get off people, good side B, just ending the stuff there, just catching the holding in. It's possible that we're seeing Ryan probably doesn't want to be holding in as much. The F smash! I don't know if that was a read on a spot dodge or a roll, but I don't care. Good F smash, it worked. Well played. It doesn't matter if you're going for it or not. Okay, so you play with Cloud here, like you do forward air, back air into side B, you get decent damage. It's like nickel and dime stuff, but you've got forward air, like forward air and back air, space it. Bowser kind of just goes, okay, well, you've hit my shield, maybe I'll get to take a turn now. But it's still Cloud making the decision on what happens next. Bowser has to try and read what that is and punish the next option. If Cloud decides to just fade away, it's those of you may not know why Cloud has limit, they are faster as a character. That means some of their combos that are normally very difficult or impossible to do become a connection, as well as they can confirm into more dangerous. Parry up smash. I respect that. That was great.
Oh! Oh!
What happened?
Oh!
Just didn't do anything. Just got caught. F smash on the landing just catches. Oh, that was risky as.
That was a Hail Mary and a half thrown out by Rai. I wasn't expecting that one.
It's possible Kuribo was waiting for a different option. And like, and that's one of the things, like, you tunnel vision onto waiting for a specific option when something that you don't expect at all starts up. You don't really register that it's like, oh, that's an F smash. you just kind of just go, oh, Bowser's doing something. I don't, And because you're playing online, there's a bit of extra delay. The game itself already has a bit of delay into it, so the reaction time's a bit different. Ah, Young Link! Young Link, that's the other one. This matchup, Young Link's a lightweight, so yeah, it's a heavier to a lightweight. This is going to be the same for any Bowser into any of the lightweights. They do take stocks very, very early against them. But a lot of the better characters in the game camp quite well. Young Link's one of them. And camping into Bowser does tend to work really well. So if you manage to actually get Bowser out, Bowser is going to be forced to take a lot of damage. And Young Link, because he's a good character, is able to convert off of these longer range. So like the boomerang coming all the way back and Bowser getting hit, if you're ready for that, you can convert that into a lot of damage. And Bowser being heavy means that the damage is like that. You're just playing around Bowser's shield and it's just like, back here, I'm going to do a landing up air now. And if you drop shield, I hit you. And then I get to combo because I can. I played against a few different Young Links. I played against some very good Young Links that are here in the Australian scene. This matchup, yeah, it's for the most part what we're seeing here. Like, it's kind of even. It's a bit scrappier than obviously you'd want it to be as the Young Link. You'd want this to be a lot more one-sided. Good forward air. Young Link has really good kill power, which is something that's very important. Characters that genuinely struggle to take stocks because their kill power is a bit bad, rely on edge guarding Bowser. And doing that online, and especially doing that in the middle of the tournament, if you've not practiced it, is very, like, it's something very difficult to just do out of nowhere. And if your playstyle doesn't suit that, oh no, unfortunate SD. Goes to the edge guard, but doesn't quite get that there. Okay, the up B on shield gets the damage off it there. I'm just going to see this a lot. That up B it's good. Bowser can't do too much out of it. I'm not entirely certain if Bowser is able to side B out of shield and grab Young Link out of everything, because I think sometimes Young Link low profiles too much for the side B to actually grab. It is a frame 9 out of shield option though, which is one of the faster options in the game, especially for something that is a grab that will end a stock, especially at this percent. That'll definitely end a stock. He's grabbed the bomb here, possibly wants to get rid of that. Okay, down, throwing it away. If I was here, and Yellow is going to be looking, okay, just holding in, probably a bit too much here, Brian, just really desperate to try and end this stock. Kuro just kind of getting to sit there and wait and see what Brian does. Most of Bowser's aerials and things are unsafe enough on shield that most characters can punish them. We're seeing here. It's Kuro just takes stock. Well done. That is unfortunately you managed to wall them out. You managed to put this, especially if you manage to frustrate your opponent by putting up the wall and putting up the projectiles and stuff. If your opponent gets impatient and keeps walking into them, taking damage, racking up damage, taking damage, racking up damage, it's just getting when you take that much damage, a stray hits start killing you. And as Bowser, yeah, you can afford to take some stray hits, but it's more like you got to think and you go, okay, if they do this, and I think they're going to, what I've just chosen is going to work. Otherwise, not going to get myself with it. Yeah, Bowser up beyond shield, not safe, but he's just going for it defensively.
Oh.
Young Link up, yeah, unfortunately, dropping shield there, just getting caught into it, taking a lot of damage here. This matchup, you've got to be so patient. If you play as any of the heavyweights, you play as most characters, honestly, into any of the zoners. You've got to play patient. You can't afford to get frustrated. You can't afford to just be holding in. Unless, obviously, that's the correct option. Occasionally it is. Sometimes the people who are playing the zoners don't expect the other players to actually just run it. And if that works, go for your life. Run it. But if they're doing what most owners will do, which is they're covering the just hold forward option, they're just like, hey, you're just going to keep running at me in a straight line. I'm going to put something in between me and you. There's no risk at all for me. Keep doing that. Yeah, Bowser is super heavy. That doesn't kill there, but you're at 175. You want to try and enter stock here. Ooh, okay, it was a good tech read. Unfortunately, it doesn't go there. Good enter stock. Strong hits. Young Link is still at death percent. This is a, like, F smash will kill here, down smash at the ledge will kill here. Up smash probably won't until you get a little bit of rage or a bit of extra damage. A good back air, probably a fresh back air, would not be macro one, probably kill here too. But I'm just seeing a lot of kill hits being thrown at my range. Up here. And that's... Getting damage is nice. And that... Yeah, almost. Just definitely not quite. Down airing a fair bit, right? Not really being punished for it. So, and that is the thing. Like, yeah, it's a bad option if your opponent's dealing with it. If your opponent's not dealing with it or not particularly punishing a certain option, yeah, go if you like. Throw it as much as fun. Until your opponent proves to you that they know how to deal with something, assume they don't know how, keep abusing it.
Wow, that Karibo is so much control right now.
It's just completely, like, yeah, you've taken 111, and Bowser's coming deep off stage, trying to get that edge guard. Edge guarding Young Link's dangerous. You come that deep off as Bowser, especially if you burn your double jump, Young Link can reversal that. They up B and turn it around and send you off stage, then they can come off stage and edge guard you as Bowser. And that's a big weakness to the character, is characters that are good at edge guarding, so most of the swords. Putting out a hitbox. Good side B, takes the stock. Unfortunately, got a lot of ground to make up here. Gets shield poke there. Again, just like he's double jumping. See, like you see a lot here where Brian is jumping in and getting, like, just trying to throw a hit, just wants to land those hits. It's like you need the Young Link to be making mistakes, and you need to be capitalizing on mistakes rather than just you hitting. So that's definitely a thing. Like, as you get better and better at the game, just throwing out a hit isn't enough most of the time. You have to be sitting there and go, okay, what is my opponent doing? What's going to beat what they are currently doing? Don't get me wrong, when you do land those hits though, get stuff off of it. Fantastic. I'm not really seeing any landing side Bs. Like, Kurubo is shielding a lot of it. Good.
Oh.
Nice. Well done. Good taking the stuff. Played that well. Both players played that well. Don't get me wrong, it's a good match.
It's a super good match, but it's so hard.
Want to see, but Kurubo just completely, very much in the driver's seat as soon as they swapped to Young Link. Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things that made it enjoyable was, yes, Cloud was a very close match, but then when Young Link was picked, you know, that was just, the pace just changed completely, and Ryan got zoned out really hard. Every time he went through, like, you know, despite everything that we had to battle through the online system, like, Young Link just cleaned up and made sure that, like, each time he did get in, there was such a big price to pay. So much things that he had to consider when he tried to go for his spins. Like, you know, the boomerang cancel out his. And, like, you know, Young Link can do just, you know, the OG Link stuff. You can do so much things that really makes it absolutely amazing. And, yeah, all the things that we did see from right before could not be done.
And unfortunately, the Young Link pick, very much paying off there. I just saw my webcam froze. I'm like, my eyes shut, and it's like, oh, I was just like, oh no, please. I don't know what caused that, and I hope it doesn't happen again, because that's an awful face to have there. Oh, jeez.
I thought that was more like the, you know, the Robert Downey Jr. It's like, you know, so free, that kind of a moment. It's like, thank God.
Alright, we're just looking at this stuff. The first game definitely seemed close, but I think that was mostly because Kurubo was taking really heavy trades with Bowser, and so because their percent stayed so even, it meant that if you take, like, the two F smashes, which took those two different stocks, which were just mad call outs, it's just so risky to be taking trades like that and just playing so close to your opponent. And yeah, obviously online and stuff, sometimes you're spacing, things can be off. But if you're taking those trades and you know it's taking trades, Young Link's a good swap too, because then it's just like, okay, I'm not going to press A. I'm going to press the B button instead. And I'm going to throw projectiles, and I'm going to keep throwing them until it works, which is very useful. Okay, up next, we do have our next match coming up. Brain Power and Bowl of Ramen.
Let's go.
A Banjo versus Incineroar. Unless one of them change characters, or are going to swap, obviously.
Don't swap.
That's what
Don't
it could happen. It could happen. I don't know. I'm just going to message to players so they know what to join in. I'm going to quickly grab here, then we grab that. And it'll send them these cheeky messages. Get them into this lobby so we can get the next match underway so you guys can keep watching more games.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be quite interesting to see who comes out from these two, because Brain Power and Bowl of Ramen are both really decent players. I'd like to see them get a crack at Dark Karibo. And then one of them is going to have to go down to face up against Ryan, and that's going to be very interesting as well. We're actually progressing through the brackets quite insanely. Everyone's been showing that they've had a lot of time to train. A lot of different things has happened. I do have to say, Dark Karibo, like, I am very impressed with his growth. Like, you can see the dedication, the clean.
You've seen the improvement.
Yeah, the execution is definitely there. Things that I had to actually double check myself. It's like, hang on a second, did I even know that? During that interaction with the Cloud, that was impressive. But at the same time, when we talk about the up B spams, I blame the era of Nintendo 64 when we had the Kirby spam up B. You knew your edge guard was not the down drill, the down A. Your edge guard was the up B all day long. And if you can catch him in a loop on certain stages, you're doing it non-stop to like spam that up B, like as if that's the only move you knew. And that was it. Like,
We just keep the up B spam going throughout
Yeah.
the games, throughout the generations.
that was the classic elevator. The classic.
Cursed elevator or something.
We'll love to see it.
I will say the game one, Kuro was mostly in command of that one. It's just the Ryan actually just doing those callouts were like very much game changing, and that is something Bowser can do, and that is something a fair few characters do. If you got strong smash attacks, you can just swing games in your favor by going for hard reads. At the same time, you also run the risk of the person shields it, and most of the cast, not talking about someone like Wolf or Pikachu, most of the cast, if you smash attack their shield, they can just turn around and smash attack you back. Wolf and Pikachu, on the other hand, if they smash attack your shield and they've spaced it properly, don't press anything because that's safe. It's your turn to do stuff, it's just that you're not going to hit them for doing something. So if you turn around and try and smash attack, they'll shield it and then press their smash attack again, and it'll work this time. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright. Just going into here. We are still best of 3, aren't we? It's best of 3
Still
until...
best of 3 until the finals, I believe.
Until finals, yeah.
Yeah.
That is okay.
It's going to be good. It's going to be very, very decent. To see.
This is best of 3. This is the same round as the other one. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yes, it's still best of 3. I did spoon. Don't worry about it.
It was just the last round. The last round was a little bit more higher, but like because it was more exciting to see, probably gave the false illusion of we are like broadcasting through. So just waiting for the two characters to lock in. I think they're doing the pick and bans. I think they're just waiting.
They're waiting for the start, and then we go. Banjo versus Incineroar. Alright. Is this another one of those things? Heavy versus a zoner. Because that is what Banjo is. You play as a zoner, and you have a bunch of stuff where you try and get confirms off of the egg and confirms off of the... I don't actually know what to call that. Is it an egg grenade? It's because you have the egg, which they actually shoot out, but I don't actually know what the grenade is. And I don't remember that being in a Banjo-Kazooie game. Not that I played all of them.
Yeah, I only played the one on 64, and that was an awesome game.
Okay, so brain power with zero like issues. We're just like, oh yeah, I'll use 2 of my 5 charges in Wonder Wing. I only get 5 per life. I just throwing them out. Just I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna hit you with this. I'm gonna try my best.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good. Don't get hit. You really don't want to get hit here, especially by side B. Oh.
Oh, that was dirty.
Take 50 off of an air. Let's go.
Oh,
We did
man.
3 sheet combos with 1 hit.
Oh, God. I don't know what to make out of... Oh! He
Call
reversed
out.
that stock!
Call out. You were hit 3 times and you lost your stock, sorry. Oh, revenge to F smash.
Oh...
Okay, just side B is disadvantage, just... So the Wonder Wing, just not being off the top. Mind you, took 46 off of getting revenge there, which is a little bit grim for them. I will say, like, that is part of the thing, is that Incineroar just keeps revenging stuff. Like, it is scary. And if that's something that genuinely scares you, that is an issue, because you start making mistakes when you're playing scared. And it also means that you will willingly take away options from yourself and plays, because you're like, oh, I don't want to get grabbed, because that might kill me. I don't want to get side B, because that might kill me. And then they walk up and nair you, and you go, oh, I just took a crap ton of damage anyway. Whoops. I really shouldn't have done
that. I gotta say, like,
okay.
this is pretty good. It's pretty good, but never mind. Oh, he got it back. Very nice.
Okay, didn't hit with the second egg. I think the second egg hits. Ooh, I don't know. I think that was bad DI.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think it was just a really quick, immediately back throwing, trying to catch the bad DI. Randy F smash. Again, just trying to call something out where you got a bit of invincibility.
I'm not doing too bad right here.
And that is one of the other things as well. If Banjo is down throwing people and we start seeing combos off of that, I don't actually know. Ooh. I didn't think that'd kill, I'm gonna be honest.
Running me straight up.
There's no spark or anything. It's just, oh, he's gone. Okay, never mind. The Banjo, like King K rule, has the down throw. How fast can you mash? I'm checking. Because this doesn't work unless you don't mash. You know. At some points, like both of them, like the duration that you're buried for gets longer and longer with the higher the percent you are. So I don't actually know when Banjo becomes true or when they actually get stuff. But it also does mean that it's entirely possible that that's why we saw Wazhappening and Brahma before die to that throw, is because they were mashing to try and get out of the down throw. They assumed it was going to be a down throw, and they happened to be holding.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh, that was smart as heck. That was big brain. I'm gonna put this active kill hitbox here because you went high. That's dangerous. That was cool. I don't really see that much Banjo-Kazooie, and when I usually do see it, I don't see super intelligent use of Wonder Wing. That's not, when I say super intelligent, I don't mean I see dumb uses of Wonder Wing, but people who are like, okay, I don't want to use it except as a recovery mixer. So they refuse to use it in other situations, and some of them who use them in kill confirms and combos to try and land damage. Just have the one Wonder Wing there. It's just like, I'm going to use the invincibility I get here to make sure that I just take the stock. I've just been saving this. I'm ready. I was well played. I genuinely thought that Wazhappening was going to win that, especially with the massive revenges that we saw earlier. The playstyle did change a little bit. That is one of the things that did see a bit more from Brainpower, as they adjusted their playstyle a little bit and was like, okay, well, I'm still going to throw out occasional projectiles, but I'm going to start mixing it up with getting in closer, going for grabs, going for more like trade playstyle, which Wazhappening didn't really answer to. I think Wazhappening was possibly still in the headspace of being ready to revenge all the projectiles, and weren't ready for the rushdown. So you go to revenge and it's like, oh, I got grabbed. I get a revenge. I've been grabbed again. Revenge isn't doing anything here. As well as, if some of you might not know, is if you have revenge something and get grabbed, you lose the bonus that you just got from it. Okay, is it just me? Is that Banjo-Kazooie skin like a Halloween skin?
It looks like a Halloween skin.
Is that based off of? Is it Gruntilda? Is that the villain? Is it a Gruntilda skin?
Could be.
Green and purple. I think it's green and purple. Feel
yeah,
free
it
to
is.
tell me it's not green and purple. I am colorblind.
Yeah,
I do get it wrong.
It looks green and purple enough.
Alright, going for the sharking. Not quite getting much. Oh, just calling out the... Just Wonder Wing above them. Just go, I think you're going to jump here. Just absolute crazy use of one.
Oh,
Oh! There's a Ganondorf F smash. Just use a bird instead of a sword. Just like, bring this massive bird. That's such a strong hit for essentially what you're swinging at. Birds have hollow bones. Like, how hard can a bird really hit you? If you have a bird thrown at you. Let's be real.
don't know. Usually like chickens are like sort of like what Banjo-Kazooie is like, right? So they can do it quite hard.
That's true. You have frozen chickens to test planes, you know. Brainpower really in command of this game. Also, this is FD. I feel like this stage is like Banjo-Kazooie favorite. Because you get to play it. Again, the dash attack killing there. This time I'm expecting it. I didn't expect it to actually hit, but I expected it to kill. Okay, down throw up tilt. Maybe it wasn't mashed fast enough. Maybe it's... they just caught after the mash. I'm not entirely certain. It's very hard. It's, unfortunately, when you're online, sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell what the two players are necessarily choosing. Yeah, the mix-ups of like coming in close and then throwing the... It's just like, I'm going to get you off stage, then I'm going to throw a bunch of my projectiles. And if you make a mistake here, good F smash, catches the high recovery. High recovery, big risk there. You're kind of just relying on brain power essentially to make a mistake. That's okay. This is still very doable. Like, you are still Incineroar. You don't need revenge to be a good character, like a decent character. Incineroar is a decently viable character. You can also try good parry. Ooh, parry neutral B is not going to catch that though, because I think Wonder Wing's still invincible for most of its travel. I think it loses invincibility when it slows down towards the end. There's still a hitbox, but you can hit it as well. Yeah, it goes for the down throw down smash, which is not a thing unless you just don't press it obviously. Yeah, good. Ends the stock. Very nice. Dark Lariat's the nearer to B, that's right. Every time I see the side B, I call it a coat hanger, because that's what I've... Smash, good spacing. Just punishes the get-up attack. Really well played. They just immediately stop me from going off track there. Do not have a choice whatsoever. Oh, jeez. Brainpower going up 2-0 over Ball of Ramen. Brainpower really... I was saying before, intelligent plays. Using their brain. It's the brain power.
It's the brain power.
I really hope they're listening to brain power on loop. I do hope that. I think I've said that before. I really hope they're just listening to that song. It's just looping the whole time they're playing. Okay, well, I think we're going to be throwing to a break now.
Yes, we're gonna.
We'll be coming back.
We're gonna go
more
into
Smash.
a quick BRB, and yeah, I think we're gonna be coming back in because we're gonna have the matches from Dark Rubo and Brain Power play out, and then there will also be the semis all the way into the finals. So definitely don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for some more Smash. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Turn 4 Super Smash Bros. Presented by AEO. And right now, we do have ourselves another beautiful match between Dark Kuribo and Brain Power. Quick, please let us go through to this.
Well, I think this is... Okay, if I'm Dark Kuribo here, I go Young Link. I don't pick the... I've been corrected. It was not a Mii Gunner, it is a Mii Sword Fighter. I don't pick Mii Sword Fighter into this, especially not the one that they run, because it's not the zoning version. They don't have the tornado, the discus, and everything. They play, like, it's Burning Sword and, like, the multi-slash thing. It's weird. But also, you're playing into another zoner. And one of the easiest ways in Smash Ultimate to beat a zoner is to play a zoner that's higher on the tier list. And Young Link is much higher on the tier list than Banjo-Kazooie. So just do it. You've got faster tools, you've got more projectiles. As far as I'm aware, the burning arrows actually detonate the small grenade. But not that that's necessarily going to be dangerous for Banjo-Kazooie, but it's more just they lose the option if you take the clank. It's just gone if they're trying to pick it up. You also just have the funny projectile setup, so you just keep throwing things out and go, okay, cool. You play the projectile wall. But at the same time, you could just go Cloud and just go, yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna send it. I'm holding forward. And if I get hit, I get hit.
Yeah. I actually don't mind this. Oh no!
Software was closed because an error occurred.
Oh no.
No.
Okay,
No, we'll go back to us.
All
I
right.
just gotta quickly message them. The game crashed.
Classic.
Review.
Classic. My Smash has crashed. Wow. Okay, I think I have to do the old El Clasico with my Smash.
That's alright. So, Young Link still gets to confirm some things, and you are being a lightweight character. Cloud's neutral B, when you have limited, is a transcendent projectile. If I remember correctly, that's the term for it. And so it means that it'll phase through other projectiles. So you can play campy with Cloud against Banjo-Kazooie and just try and get limit and just get damage through doing that. Smash 4, that was how you played Cloud. You would camp, you'd get limit, then you'd start playing the game against your opponent because you now moved at twice the speed of all the rest of the cast. And you also had a sword bigger than most of the cast's physical hitboxes. You know, so you just ran around with this massive sword. It's like, you'll be right.
We should be coming back online very, very soon. Just loading a brand new lobby. Okay, let me just quickly ship that.
Smash 4 Cloud was a menace. I'm glad he's not Smash 4 Cloud. I like Ultimate Cloud. Ultimate Cloud I genuinely think is a much cooler character. Because he's not just anywhere near as oppressive as he was. He's still oppressive. Don't get me wrong. He's just not top 2. Like an undisputed second best character in the game. And Cloud would, people would have hated Cloud much more in Smash 4 if Bayonetta didn't exist in that game. Because that character was a different beast. It's like, who's the best character? Bayonetta. Is Cloud... So that means Cloud's okay. No, it doesn't mean Cloud's okay. We have the SS tier, and they're both in it.
Yeah.
Just for different reasons. Bayonetta because she touches you once and you die. And Cloud because you don't touch him. And that's just how that works, you know?
Yeah. Well, what about I think it was the Evo, one of the matches. I don't think it was.
Oh, the Evo finals.
Was it the Evo finals? It was the double Bayonetta.
2 Bayonettas just holding neutral B.
Yeah.
That was finals. And it was a lot of people turning around and just like, look, I don't know what message you're trying to send, but all you're doing is making the organizers never want to run Smash at their event again.
Yeah.
And that is a terrible decision to make. Not do this.
Oh man, we need some more fighting games tournaments around OCE. Like a ton more. Like what we have right now is good, but we need a lot more in order to explode the scene. There's not enough activations just yet. We need to see like not just weekly tournaments, but like I'm talking about weekly big tournaments, like actual
That'd be cool.
actual meetups, actual things. Like how in the I think it was NA when they did the level up. That was good. They always had the Wednesday nights and stuff, and everyone shows up, everyone plays good games. Miss those.
Okay, we've got Cloud. They went Cloud. Look, I think Kurobo is keen to show their new and improved Cloud. So, maybe they won't get Randy at Smash this time. Just up. See, that's what I mean. That upbeat. The ground quake's so good. It's so... There's so much, like, you have to actually be careful to not actually get hit by it. Look, obviously, yeah, it's really top level. It's probably not actually. But I still see Spargo use it a lot, so it's got to be good. He's one of the better players in the world. Okay, doesn't catch it with the neutral B there.
Oh man!
I'm gonna confirm off of your projectile. There's nothing you can do about it. That was clean. That was a really clean first stock, only taking like, I think it was only one bad interaction there with Kurobo's fault. Okay, Brain Power probably still in the mindset of the previous games of not going hard in on the zoning. And taking a bit of funky trades here. Why don't we almost actually taking that stock? Yeah! Oh, buffering and air dodge there. I understand why people do the buffered air dodge, because they go, okay, if I air dodge here, I'm less likely to be edge guarding, so I'm closer to the stage, I can make it back easier, right? The problem with buffering it is that when you do a directional air dodge, you go the opposite direction, and then the direction you actually directional air dodge into. So just there, Kurobo died because they air dodged. You had to have just waited a little bit. You don't die to that. Just a tidbit, it's a thing, I see people do it all the time, and it's like look, yeah, if you were 3% higher, you would have lost your stock. But you weren't 3% higher, you could have lived. You may have gotten edge guarded anyway, but yeah. Don't die to your own mistakes. Die because your opponent's nuts. Good read. This is just clean. Gotta be honest, this is clean gameplay. Don't get me wrong, Brain Power it was like clean stock, then clean stock, then clean stock.
Nah, like, gotta say,
Top limit here.
that Kurobo has made so many good choices. Great confirms, and like, just the way he's pacing himself right now against Brain Power, you can see how much experience he has brought himself back up. It's like he's played this matchup millions of times and he knows exactly what kind of like Banjo-Kazooie shenanigans he has to deal with, especially when it comes down to like catching and zoning him. He's done that multiple times during the first two stocks.
Yeah, we saw just there only one more Wonder Wing left, and that is in fact, we saw it before, that's a really good tool to have as Banjo-Kazooie, especially against Cloud, who has such a exploitable recovery with Wonder Wing. Like, you're definitely able to hit Cloud. And yeah, you could use it now and you can use it here, like, but you don't want to. You want to have the threat of it available for that last stop. Because if you... Oh, that back air is very dangerous. It's going to give Kurobo a lot of time to set up. Nah, not going to make it back. Never mind. You're just not gonna make it. Unfortunately, that's just how it is sometimes, well played for Kurobo, that first one. That was a very solid showing. Just playing with Cloud's got decent movement speed, especially if you manage to get limit. You get a lot of extra movement and dance around the projectiles. Like, don't get me wrong, my opinions on all these things are not like a be-all and end-all, and I don't think that I'd never be wrong. Benjo's like, compared to Youngling, half or less projectiles, so you can definitely get around them. Especially because Benjo wants to to do the really fancy setups, they want to actually throw out the grenade, and then hold it, like actually grab it, and then use it to do follow-up. Because you can do grenade into forward air, and that's like the bread and butter thing. You throw the grenade out and you go, oh, my opponent gets hit. Okay, so far untouched. For this starting stop, good shielding. Good patience and Kurobo. Again, dropping through into the grenade, that's alright. Brave Power just kind of needs to get a bit of an opening bit and possibly try and get Kurobo walled out a bit. Yeah, the neutral B is actually hitting the grenade, just detonating it. Okay, so you don't even need a fire grenade, you just need to hit it. Cheeky down air, actually getting out of the disadvantage and smacking Kuroba out of the sharking. That caught the roll. It's not going to take the stock, which is very good for Brainpower. Picks up the grenade. Just not quite. Ooh, the F smash. Getting punished for down smash. It is putting it off stage. I'm hoping here that we're. Brainpower needs to find their footing here. It kind of seems like they're a little bit unsure what to do. Game plan wise, it doesn't look like there's a specific plan in mind of what I'm going to do against Cloud. Whereas Kurobo's sitting there, it's like, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to casually charge them. Like you were saying before, it looks like they know exactly what they're doing in this matchup.
Oh. I don't know what that was.
That's okay. You hit me. That's okay. I'm pressing anyway. Smack.
One of the best buffs Cloud ever received. Making that up smash more consistently useful, especially with the anti-air. Seeing how much of a scoop it is instead of south spotting all.
Oh, that's a big catch. Punish.
Bunch of damage there, puts them off stage. What, like 20 to 60 there? I think that was. Maybe a bit more actually. We're just going for an up smash. None of the players kind of want to. I'm seeing a few like smash attacks from both players where it's not really going to necessarily lead to a stop. And if they shield it, you're going to get punished. That almost ledge was. That up tilt's strong. That is a very strong up tilt. I don't really see. Maybe it's a sour spot like the TF1. Good Wonder Wing. Also, that I don't know if that was a reaction. If that was a reaction, like fantastic reaction times there. Reacting to the fact that your egg just got a trip. I didn't know it could. To be totally honest, I did not know you could get a trip on the egg shot. That's really strong if that's actually the case. That's alright. So that means you could do egg shot grab combo. Good catch. Yeah. Stalled on the ledge too long. Basically, you throw out the blade beam, you run forward and say, okay, if they pick a ledge off and that actually makes them invincible, I cover it. Otherwise, they lose their stock. Brainpower just throwing out these Wonder Wings, just like, I've got the resource, I'm going to use it. Doesn't. Brainpower kind of seems like a player that's like, I've got this resource, and it's a really powerful resource, and I kind of don't want to have lost, like, end the game or end my stock and stuff without having used them. It's like, I've got this resource, I don't know why I would want to use it. Dash attack not quite enough to kill there. Ooh. Expected the shield there. I don't know if that was a shield poke or shield break. I don't know if that's enough by itself. Didn't actually expect Kuro to get hit.
Oh!
Good warning. Yeah, catches the drift to the ledge. If you're not air dodging perfectly there, you're definitely getting hit. Yeah, this is more what I was expecting. A bit more closer, a bit more of the zoning stuff and trying to get Brainpower wanting Kuro to walk into a lot more of their stuff. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put up this zone. Because, yeah, if Cloud gets limit, like, yeah, that's kind of dangerous. But also, he's going to get it anyway. You don't have to be so scared of it. That ledge grab was actually pretty smart. You grab it, you get invincible, you don't have to sit there and hold shield for the thing. You just go past him. Spike, not quite killing.
Oh.
I don't know if that was on purpose. If that was on purpose, that was a huge brain play.
Oh,
unfortunate. That was so big brain. You can't punish me. I'm punishing myself. I can knock myself out of this. Oh, that was cheeky. I like that play. That was good. That was good. Unfortunately, Brainpower going down there. Not out though. Remember, this is always it's double them. It does knock them down. So that was our So it's what I call winners finals, not grand finals. Grand finals is the one after. So Dark Kurobo. Oh wait, no, it's best.
Best of 5.
It's best of 5.
Wait,
best of 5?
I thought it was best of 3 on this one. I am.
No, I think they're playing one extra.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Yeah, because it's a best of 5 just for the 2 finals, unfortunately, not for all of this. I will shoot them a message.
Yeah, maybe they're just juking it out, and then it's saying, oh, let's just have one, For fun. Why not? Why not? It's gaming. It's Smash time.
We're just gonna grab up our next.
Yeah, I think they know. It's just Wonder Wings being thrown out, and both is just slugging it out. This is not a normal competitive match.
I shot them a message. I hope they read it and they were like, "Oh, okay, never mind." That's all right.
Yeah.
That was well played by Brainpower.
Yeah.
I want to try and see ideally. Like you can't. The game plan you could see like formulated over the course of a couple of games, and a lot more consistency and a lot more like control over the game went to their favor in the second game. And there's a big thing I recommend to people is if you're playing against an opponent, you don't know what to do. You need a game plan. So it's like, okay, how do you take stocks? How do you avoid getting hit? That's the most basic thing, right? So, are you a character that does, like, Bayonetta? Do you do a massive combos, get a bunch of damage, and then you try to get smash attack reads, get back air, edge guards, or witch time, and that's how you get stocks. And you, okay, what are my defense options, things like that. Or are you playing Bowser, and it's try and punish your opponent's options. So you go, okay, they're going to spam a lot of really laggy forward airs. I'm going to, every time they land, I'm going to grab you a combo. I'm going to just smack them for doing it. And just do that. And just get that game plan going. What you need to do, what your opponent needs to do, how to avoid all those things.
Well, to be honest, like, when you play Smash, you have to come in with a whole bunch of ideas and things that you're going to try to use them up, because doesn't mean that, you know, your opponent's going to, you know, play to what you know. They're always going to be throwing something else different. Like, maybe 50% of the time, they're going to throw something that you expect within the limit, but then the rest is up to you adjusting. Yeah, and even the best of the best can't even put it out there and be like, alright, I know exactly what they're going to do, and I'm going to react, you know, always perfectly. There's always that percentage that you have to accommodate for things that would just happen. And Smash is one of those things that it takes a lifetime to master, and you, at the end of the day, you must still get rolled by some unknown just out of nowhere.
Yeah, definitely. It's just a thing. It's like keep that stuff in mind, and that's just that's way to get better. It's not the solution to winning everything. You gotta learn to read people, and then you gotta learn to read different types of people. You have the stuff where it's like there's heart players, there's I can't remember all the different types. And so heart are like very emotionally invested, and so when they're really feeling themselves, they play really well. So they're like, oh, I'm doing well, so they start playing better. But then when they make mistakes, they start playing worse and make more mistakes. So they're very volatile playstyles. Definitely catching that. Okay, get our next stream match up. As soon as we've got it down here.
Yeah, waiting. Haven't really.
Hold best of 5. Give me 1 second. We just need to confirm that we are getting best of 5. But I did confirm before that it was just the finals.
It's
it
just
was just the finals that were.
Yeah, it should be just the finals. And the losers finals. Should be like exactly top 3. Top 3 should be purely top 5. Best of 5. Confusion.
It's okay. Well, while we quickly sort that out, we just keep talking about Smash stuff. Look, these two players are really good. These guys, I do very much enjoy.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy watching these two players play.
Yeah.
And look, I hope for their sake they get to run it back in Grands.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the same time, I think the next one's gonna be Bowl of Ramen versus Lucky.
Okay, the TO did say it is a best of 5 set.
Oh. So.
So.
That last one counted? Okay.
So that last one counted. Okay, 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 so that last one coun Maybe they were just going wild on that last one. Okay.
That was completely different.
My apologies. We didn't really commentate that well. I thought that was just a. Yeah, okay. The TO did say best of 5.
Okay, bring it on. Okay, bring it on. Let's go. Best of 5. We like more matches.
Brain power's still in it. Let's go. I'm keen. Yep, more banjo. Well, but obviously the game plan works. They have a game plan. They're doing it. They're executing. It's working. They're ready to go. Okay, so you're gonna actually pay attention more closely to what they're looking to do. It looks like they're playing just outside of Kurobo's. They're trying to play just outside of the Cloud's burst range. So where Cloud wants to be able to like jump and really quickly swing. It's like, I'm going to put myself just a bit further away from that and throw projectiles so that if you swing, you're going to take hits. Which is a good plan, honestly. Whatever. I'm not sure about that up smash. Maybe it was just a buffering thing.
Oh.
Goes for the Wonder Wing, hoping to catch the catch Kurobo going to ledge 5 there. Sabi doesn't connect. Oh, the F smash. Not punished hard enough for it. Like off stage sucks, but it's not as bad as just straight up losing the stock for it.
Oh!
Goes for the Wonder Wing, doesn't finish coming out. That was very close to just being it. It was a good call out. Kurobo is actually ready with the button, pressed in time. Alright. Down smash. Okay. It doesn't quite take the stop. No, that down smash feels like a big slap compared to like the F smash. It just does not have the power that I expected to come from. Ooh, doesn't get the punish there. Okay. Down smash again. It's so stale at this point. Across the stage with any form of DI is just not going to quite make it. Looking to probably just go for grenades into forward air. Grenade to forward air will still... so will a grab back throw. Grab back throw would definitely still kill. Grenade to forward air will still take the stock here. Okay, he's grabbed the grenade. Probably doesn't want to do that, to be totally honest. It's a bit inconsistent to try and grab that, because the risk reward is very much... if you haven't labbed it, the risk reward is very much better in his favor. You miss the grab, you get hit. You take the combo. Whoa, okay, F smash from shield. Okay, does get punished, does lose his stock this time. Kurobo just ready to actually dash attack that. Yeah, probably could have done more, but yeah, dash attack takes the stock. Works. Perfect. Okay, you've got limit, and you're at low percent against your opponent. So it's possible to combo into it, or you can just roll the it and get big damage. Fairly even game here. Seeing the liberal use of Wonder Wings here. Brain power kind of struggling sometimes to land, it looks like. It looks like with Kurobo, like they take a funny trade and if Kurobo ends up not going up into the air with brain power, just really struggling to make it back down. Okay, the Wonder Wing catching the top of Kurobo now, air dodging onto stage and punishing. Okay. I thought that would catch the air dodge, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think Cloud could air dodge far enough for that to be useful. Alright, that definitely would have been a stock. That was a slightly different timing, maybe. A slightly different spacing may have been what was needed there.
Yeah, I think...
Get a...
it's a very interesting little bit of interaction coming from both. That Kurobo right now is trying to land through all those eggs.
It's just pressing. Like, I'm gonna keep pressing buttons. So it'll be fine. Yeah, the up B, get the full, all the extra hits, take the damage.
Oh, what the heck?
All damage here, you're a stock up. All damage here is useful because it's Cloud's one of the characters that just gets very safe kill options. So back air and forward air become moves. Back air especially moves that will actually take stocks.
Oh.
At higher percents. So just getting damage is fantastic, especially when you're... Because at this point, it's like, okay, I'm well past the percent that'll die at. Yeah, nice Wonder Wing. We'll take it.
There's no more
Don't
now.
have many Wonder Wings left. Yeah, 'cause it's He's not looking super good for brain power. Does lose that option. I will say, I don't think Kurobo's respecting the option so far anyway. But if he was respecting the option, he doesn't have to do any more.
Yeah, the only respect he gave to the Wonder Wing was when he just kept on jumping. He just kept on jumping through them and then punishing accordingly.
In the case in there, it's like, I really hope you Wonder Wing this specific.
Oh, shield.
I think maybe that was meant to be, because if I remember correctly, if you do like a short hop with the side B there as Cloud, you'll either shield broke. I said both terms same time. Shield poke or shield break. If the person tilts the shield into the side B.
Oh, the intense moment. Brain power.
34 definitely dies to an up smash. Any of the smash attacks really.
Oof.
Whoa. Not trying to punish with something that just doesn't punish. That's very dangerous. It's alright.
Oh.
Back here.
Caught him.
Stuff. That's well done. That's well done. Well played. Kurobo taking control over that game. That's alright. With how the tournament's going so far, brain power is who we probably expect at the moment to see back in Grands. That tends to be the thing. The people that play winners finals tend to come back to Grand Finals.
Alright.
Hopefully we get to see a run back between those two to play out Grand Finals. That's not to say I don't want to see someone else win. If someone else wins, fantastic. That'll be cool to see anyway. So
it is a best of 3. Confirmation that it was. Best of 3.
No, next one's a best of 3. Next one's a best of 3. Yeah, so the next one we've got is one outside of the losers finals. So this is our top 4. So winner of this gets guaranteed 3rd. So
yes,
the people we got at the moment are guaranteed 4th at the moment.
Yep.
So they've made it that far so far. We've got RTB or Ryan.
Yep.
This is bowl of ramen.
Let's go. Was this
Grab that info.
bowl of? Yeah, bowl of ramen went all the way up. It was against Brain Power that he got knocked down, and Ryan it was for Dark Kurobo. So both of these, whoever's gonna go through is gonna go up against Brain Power and then back against Dark Kurobo. It's gonna be interesting. Like to see it. Let's see it, right? Ryan and bowl of ramen. So it's Incineroar and oh man, Ryan. Bowser, that's it. The Bowser from the beginning.
So, there's a heavy
Heavy.
Bowser versus this is gonna be cool. It's going to just be a slap fest as far as neither of them can zone. There's gonna be the two of them, so they're either going to play around and both of them waiting for the other person. But judging by how these two players play, and what I've seen before, they're just gonna run at each other and swing.
They should.
We're gonna see a lot of damage very quickly.
Mixing.
This will be fun though.
I'm predicting 200% lives the whole time. It's like 20%, because they're heavy characters. They can play around with it. And then right after, one of them's gonna go up against Banjo-Kazooie. I think out of all of this, I'll be more interested in to see the Bowser play into the Banjo-Kazooie. That would be quite interesting to play around with, because one, you've got someone that can have a lot of invincibilities, good frames and stuff, but then it's a little bit unreliable here and there. I would just like to see what Brain Power has to say about a Bowser that comes just rushing at your face to try to get you, I don't know, to be punished through everything. I'm not sure when Wonder Wing is gonna do as much to a character like Bowser, because Bowser does have a lot of tools that can execute back into it and challenge Wonder Wing as well. And so it's gonna be quite interesting.
Well, Wonder Wing's but also a really strong move with the invincibility on it. So it's Brain Power does like to do that. They just throw it out to try and go. I'm going to, if you press something here, I'm hitting you. Because you really should, you can't press it. I'm invincible, and you're not, so I'm gonna smack.
I think I still regret a little bit.
First, we definitely have to see who actually comes out on top here and get the heavies facing off.
Yeah.
This matchup, it's a weird one. Because Incineroar's it kind of probably wants to go off stage and just edgeguard Bowser, because you can do that, right?
Mm.
And if the Bowser's forced to use their double jump to come back, their recovery becomes pretty linear, and you can get in the way as Incineroar. Got good aerials. You can just come off stage and side B and kill Bowser very, very early.
Yep.
The problem is getting him off stage as Incineroar. Incineroar doesn't really combo. So Bowser doesn't pay the heavy tax, which is one of the biggest weaknesses the character has. Obviously, Incineroar still pays the heavy tax, but Bowser pays like an extra special one because there's a bunch of characters that have specific Bowser combos that do extra damage and put him in even worse situations than normal heavy characters would. Incineroar doesn't have them. The most complicated one I could probably think is like down air, up air. It's like you're 2 hits. Maybe there's a 3-hit combo out there somewhere.
Could be.
But
I see your point.
What I want to see a bunch of is the grab clanks. I want to see both of them going for command grabs at the same time. Just nothing happening. So them just like, oh, you had the same idea. Oh, you had the same idea. This is terrible. I don't actually see too much. I don't see Ryan actually do too much normal grabs.
Yeah.
Lots of a decent amount of command grabs and going for Bowser sides and so on. But not much of the usual grab. And Bowser does, from 0 to, depending on the character, against Incineroar, probably 0 to 90, get a confirm off of grab up throw, as well as he does kill off his normal throws. And his forward and back throw are good to just throw your opponent off stage with. Because they go decent far.
Oh.
So it's definitely want to see. Hopefully we get the 2 of them in here so we can actually find the winner.
Yeah, I think there's a bathroom break right now. That's probably why Ryan's not here just yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's okay.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll get there. Until then, yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see what the full play up is gonna be, because I'm pretty sure Dark Karibo wants to take it all the way. He has been waiting for his chance to shine ever since the last season, and getting it all the way here to see an improved version of himself. It's actually screaming wonderful things, because if we have this, a few weeks later, we're gonna have the finals, and the finals is probably gonna be the craziest of times, and I believe we've been queued up for another round of our sponsors. So Quack, would you like to quickly do the honors?
As we'll read out our lovely sponsors. Please go give them a check out. So first up, we have Acer President Gaming. As the presenting partner, discover your next favorite game. Play over 100 high-quality games with your new Acer and Predator Gaming Windows 11 PC and 1 month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Second, we have ViewSonic, an education partner. Upgrade your classroom today with ViewSonic's large format, interactive displays, and the My Viewboard software suite. Third is AOC Monitor, the gaming monitor partner. Get the best gaming experience with their latest range of gaming monitors. And fourth is Rig Gaming, the gaming headset partner. Experience great sound with Rig's gaming range of headsets. Please go check them out. They've got some lovely products.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for that one. And at the same time, it's good timing because Ryan has joined us, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're just waiting for them to quickly get into this.
Maybe one of them pocket picks.
Pocket pick.
I'm going to pocket pick it. I don't think so.
Don't pocket pick, please. We want to see it.
As a former recovered heavy main addict, heavy mains they tend to struggle to pick other characters because you pick anything that's not a heavy, it's like, wow, I'm like paper. That happened to me a lot because I went from Bowser to Zelda, and something had hit me at 60. I'd lose a stock and I'd go, that kills? Well, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's like, yeah, because normally you're playing Bowser and I don't even go for that option.
We got it.
No pocket picks here. We've got the actual heavies. Let's see him duking it out. All right. I don't know who I think's going to win, actually. I genuinely don't know.
Well, let's just enjoy the show because two massive characters in the Pokemon Stadium. We'd love to see that.
Well, fingers crossed we don't have too many lag spikes. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Just instantly there's one.
Oh,
okay.
God.
You see Bowl of Ramen just paused, just like, everything okay? And Ryan's just like, I'm holding forward, I'm coming in. There's no lag, this is normal. I'm ready. Okay, so it's seeing exactly what we expected. A lot of juking out of hits. Bowser doing a bit more damage per hit. It probably seemed like 5 or 6 interactions. Cheeky down in. Okay, they go to the ledge, they grab. Ryan not really... Like, they're holding stage control, which isn't too bad. Ooh, that's lags.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Hopefully no one SDs with it. I really hope no one SDs. I don't want to see Bowl of Ramen do the B reversed off B off stage again. That'd be ideal.
Yikes.
Ooh, hopefully.
Ooh, great catch.
He got the timing! I didn't kill.
Oh, very close though. Very close. I respect those for down. No, never mind. You got the stock. You got the stock. We take those.
Oh my God.
Put the fear of God into him.
What is the
Good back air. Good back air. Good back air. Take the stock. All right. We're back even. Yeah, double jump, landing flame breath. Catching funny option.
That should be
I respect
straight up.
those SIP though.
Not super effective right there. Good recovery.
Yeah, well, hang on. Why isn't Incineroar taking full damage?
Yeah, that should be like
This is a
half,
fun one.
if not quarter.
That would make Smash so much more jank. There's already so much knowledge to learn about the game. It's like, yeah, now you've also got to learn Pokemon types. And if you don't play Pokemon, good luck.
Yeah, you should know Pokemon. And Pokemon Trainer will get such a buff, I swear. Just imagine.
Mind you,
Yeah.
they have that interaction with Pikmin. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the Polymer's Pikmin, if you use any electric-based move, it does not do damage to yellow Pikmin.
Oh.
To the red Pikmin. Either.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh.
So, for instance, if Mewtwo has the yellow Pikmin stuck to them and Nares, it doesn't do anything. They just can't get the Pikmin off of them properly.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
catches the landing with dash attack. It's alright. We've got plenty of seconds per frame here, so we can analyze this match in a bit of slow motion. Plenty of extra time to react to things. I think that may have been a misinput with the smash attack. Oh, it doesn't make it back. Probably just misjudged the timing a little bit. Alright, we're gonna see the... Nope, not gonna see
Nope.
Shark at all. Probably didn't expect to actually land the up air, I had to assume.
Nice.
Okay, neutral be out of it. Not seeing a lot of revenge. That is something I expected to see, is them actually just going, okay, Bowser's jumping at me, I'm gonna throw a revenge out.
You didn't want
Obviously,
that
like,
later for a while.
because if you can be, you could be scared.
Oh.
Oh no, that was it. I think
That was the one.
stock.
Yeah, that was the one. Damn, if that connected
All right,
well,
do it
man.
again. Wait.
What? He didn't even. What?
Did he not have? Maybe he didn't have jump.
No, but like.
It's possible his double jump got eaten, and he was sitting there like, "Where's my jump? Where's my jump?" I've done that. I've done that in bracket. I was expecting the double jump to come out, and I'm not pressing up B until I see the double jump. It's like, hang on, there's no jump there.
Quite interesting. Quite interesting. But even then, surely he had other recovery. Like, he still had his up B.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't use the double jump, you make the recovery really predictable because you force it to go in a straight line.
Yeah. Huh.
Mind you, it's better than dying out.
It's better than dying, right? I mean, he should have still struggled to the end. We
That's
just
like one of the things. Is like, what's worse, giving your opponent a chance to stuff it up, or taking that opportunity away and just doing it for them.
yeah.
Okay.
Instead, we just got a turtle shell slowly drifting down.
That's okay. You know what? It's alright. The heavy's juking it out.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, here's the good fight again. Alright. Okay, forward air into... I respect that. Ryan was ready to hit the forward tilt in the other direction. They expected that forward air to go the wrong way. I never expect that to happen. I just assume that my forward is going to send forward. And just go, yeah, good. Okay, this is a good chase round stage.
Good grab.
Right. Ryan does let Bowl of Ramen, and a few of his opponent's stuff as well, to be fair, get off the ledge a bit too freely. Because they're standing so far back, the only thing that they can readily cover is roll in.
Ooh.
Like sitting here, you see Bolorama sitting on the ledge, just like, ooh, okay, they're actually ready to cover something. They got the up smash to catch the neutral get up, and I respect that. You know, it's fine. Okay, this should kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice confirm
There
right
we go.
there. 82%
grab.
like. I think Bolorama right now has adjusted quite perfectly into it. Oh my goodness, really going far around to try to chase his stock down. At the same time, I think while the ping has gotten a little bit better, we can see Ryan flexing up his little bit of desperation, but at the same time, Bolorama is still in that unstoppable phase, baiting Ryan to come into him. Like, he's throwing like unsafe stuff. And he's just rolling with it. Oi!
Yeah, there's a revenge into it. Yeah. That's one of those things that I found out from one of the more recent tournaments, that Incineroar can combo revenge on certain things in certain situations into forward air, which allows Incineroar actually to, like certain recoveries, you can come off stage, throw the revenge out, it'll knock them up and in front of you. If you double jump forward air, they lose their stock really early because you use revenge to hitbox as well.
Oh, just
Looks like it works on stage against Bowser, so you know, decent.
Yeah, really good stuff coming in. He's still surviving. Bolorama doing quite well, getting side swipe, trying to recover.
How often do you see people live to 170 against a Bowser? Like,
Yeah. Not often.
almost his entire kit would just end stocks here.
Oh.
Okay. It's good. He's max rage. Bowser at high percent. Ryan on his tournament life here. It's tournament stock.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, scooped him off the ledge.
Oh my god. What the...
Oh, well played, Ryan. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was all part of your master plan.
Yeah.
It's alright. You know what? You take those. Whoa, Bolorama really like feeling themselves right now. Just side beam for side beam. This is it's not. It isn't looking good for Ryan. But you know, you got the stock. However you got the stock's been taken. We take those. Yeah, it's just going for smash attack. Tried to catch that.
Oh, I caught him.
Forward air catches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is going to take the stock. It is a pretty fresh move. Hasn't really hit too many. Actually, we would have lost the stock, so that was completely fresh.
That's completely fresh, yeah.
5% extra knockback. For whatever reason. That is just a stat. That's just a thing when you have sailing on moves. The first one hits a little bit harder than it's supposed to.
Yeah. Oh, that means...
Well played.
Yeah, well played.
Bolorama.
Ron hasn't done too bad, but Bolorama's going to advance, and so he's going to be brain power against Bolorama.
Yeah, well played to Ryan. It was a good run.
It wasn't bad at all.
Brain power versus Bolorama. Brain power should ding. Right.
There we go. Left side brain power.
Oops.
Yeah. And this is a best of 5. Confirmed best of 5. Not cooked. We're good. We're good. Definitely had one too many last night. But at the same time, you wake up with those good headaches trying to commentate some Smash here and there. And then, you know, I've definitely done a lot of these during my childhood. Or not childhood, more like coming into adulthood.
I'd hope not. Jeez.
Man, I take some words back right there. No, we definitely, you know, had some good nights, and then right after that, the next day, it's like wake up, you know, your body's still really fresh, still tuned. You wake up, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning. It's like, what are we doing? Let's play some Smash to get over, you know, this headache that we have. And then it's like you have no idea what you were doing, so your body is completely on autopilot. You're relying on those things that you pick up in your training days, just trying to make them work. And then later it's like 4 p.m. 5 p.m. you're like, oh guys, I'm awake now, I think I'm good, let's play. And then things get more intense, and then it's like 12 a.m. again. Those were the days that we had on the weekend.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Look, it'll be fine. I'm trying to think. Okay. So this matchup. Incineroar versus
Banjo-Kazooie.
Saw it already.
Yep.
And it did not go well for the Incineroar. But
we did also see some really hard-hitting revenges, right? So hopefully we're going to see some... I want to see that, like, revenge the stuff and try to make your opponent afraid. Make them make the mistakes. Getting into this match.
Yeah.
No character swaps. Yep, good, good.
Straight up.
Always got to confirm. Make sure there's no character swaps here. Gotta make sure that we know what characters are happening.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, let's go.
So, again, it's probably going to see a bit more of the... Because that's what we saw before. We saw, like, really hard zoning. It got revenged. And then Bolrama wasn't quite sure what to do. Either wasn't sure what to do or was just getting ready. Good early stock.
That was clean.
You don't need revenge. The character's good.
That was too clean. Way too clean coming from
good Wonder
Bolrama.
Wing to
Oh.
catch that.
Hey!
Does it again? Wow. That is... Okay, Justice is timing there. That would have worked. That would have worked too. That's okay. You know, back off stage. Recover high, I dare you. But just going for another Wonder Wing. I think it does hit a bit below stage. I'm not sure if it hits
Yeah,
every
but
character. I think it's possible that you can two-frame it.
gotta be careful though. I think he's only got one left.
Okay, maybe the DI was a bit funky there. You know... If you don't use it, you know...
Yeah. Well, there is that regret. Yeah, there is that regret if you keep holding to those Wonder Wings. But hey, that's the last one. Oh my god.
They like just throwing out the Wonder Wing. They're just like, look, I'm just going to throw it out. I'm going to get the damage.
Good catch.
Those particular uses of Wonder Wings are not the ones that I'd say are particularly insane. But at the same time, it's like I'm going to throw these out because I want... Because that is like part of the game as well. You can try and condition your opponent. I'm going to throw a lot of Wonder Wings out because I want my opponent thinking about Wonder Wing. Or, even bigger brain, step beyond. I'm going to use Wonder Wing until I run out really quickly, drag this stock out, and then when I get a fresh stock, they forgot I have Wonder Wing entirely. Now I'm going to use it again and take stocks.
Okay, that's brain power. Oh, wow. That was awesome.
Very good kill confirmed. Good catch on the recovery. Okay, it's a cheeky 25%. Revenge forward air.
Oh, man.
This is looking fairly good for Ball of Ramen here. And this is what we saw last time. Game 1 very much Ball of Ramen having control over it.
Yep.
And then Brain Power going, okay, instead of playing like... Oh, that worked! But I never know if it's going to confirm or not.
That's what Benjamin Kazooie is like. Oh, whoa, whoa.
No.
Oh.
I think that was a misinput there.
Misinput.
Getting because a lot of those kind of things where if you repeat the input, it
will come out.
it continues firing. But
Yeah.
the thing is, if you press neutral B and then you mash up B, you'll fire the gun
Yeah.
and then you'll keep firing it. I was like, wait, no, I want to recover, so I'm just shooting eggs off stage till I die. Oh no, that's not what we want.
No,
It's
that's
unfortunate SD.
it's a very unfortunate
That's okay.
SD. Yeah.
It's not out of it.
I think it's also like a little bit of a testing the waters right there for brain power. Like, you know, after losing that first stock, it was a little bit too clean for Ball of Ramen, and then brain power thought, okay, you did your shenanigans, let me do mine. Every time you keep recovering, there's gonna be a Wonder Wing waiting for you. And then second stock, played with only one Wonder Wing, and that was wasted in the beginning. Didn't really get the connection either, and then had no threat on the table. And then onto the last one, yep, you could just throw whatever you can in order to get it. But yeah, really unfortunate SD coming in from brain power.
All of Ramen didn't take a game in the first set, so this is looking good for them. It looks like they've adjusted to how to play in this matchup and know how to, well, essentially answer the zoner. Don't get me wrong, it's not because like that's like a super simple thing to do. It's a good adjustment. It's a good adjustment to make. Like, you've had a couple of games in between. Maybe you went up and looked up. because they're pretty sure there is some gameplay somewhere of Incineroars playing against Zoners. And just a real quick, like, VOD review, just like, how do you deal with the Zoner? Okay, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna try using these options. Either that,
Yep.
or, you know, they're just tighter on their execution. That is also a thing. Like, sometimes when people are feeling a bit nervous or haven't warmed up properly, you can have a bit of, you're just a little bit slow on the things that you're trying to do, but not tight in your execution, so your combos aren't true. You get hit by random stuff that you really shouldn't be getting hit by. It's possible that that was one of the issues. They were trying to revenge things in the first set, and just kept getting hit by stuff. And they were just like, I just can't adjust to the... Like, they've got to have adjusted to the lag. They keep landing the side beams. And it's consistently working. I can't hit that online to save my life.
They're now starting to adjust to it, you know? They're being molded by that online lag.
Okay, so FD counter pick. Good counter pick. It's very much a Banjo-Kazooie side of the stage. Very much in their favor. You don't have platforms for Incineroar to be sharking under. Incineroar doesn't have platforms to try and be on top of or underneath. Like, you take away recovery mix-ups. You take away platforms to hide underneath as well. So whenever you're throwing the eggs or throwing the grenades, the platforms can't get in the way. And down throw up smash. Not going to take the stop. Ooh, tries to catch him with one wing there. Tries to end it early as possible.
Nice.
Getting punished for it. It's not bad. Okay, did cheeky trade there. Tries to go for a nair drag down. I don't think Andrew gets anything out of this.
Smart stuff.
Was that revenge? It was, right?
Yeah, that was revenge. Really smart
it
revenge.
was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought Banjo got hit by the grenade. I was like, that was so far away though. Good Wonder Wing, catches it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brain Power. Maybe Brain Power starts game 1. Oh, good. Okay. Good side B. It's the stock there. Maybe they start game 1 and they have the Brain Power song paused.
Yeah.
They can't unleash their full power too early. So when they start losing, or even if they start winning, they're just like, I just feel like winning harder. It's a lot of damage there. Revenge more there.
Gotta be careful right here.
Honestly, like, it's probably you could probably buffer that option as well. Actually, going revenge, because it's like if you don't hit the revenge, you're stuck in the end lag anyway.
Oh, good guess. Nice.
Just Wonder Wing, I'm calling you out. This is looking good for Brain Power here. Getting a bit of a lead. Right, full stock ahead. The stage pick seems to have made a decent difference. Not having the platforms to retreat to, not having platforms to use for extra movement stuff to actually approach or avoid entirely. At the same time, it does kind of look like Brain Power is playing faster this game than they were playing in the first game. It felt like Ball of Ramen dictated the entirety of the pace of the first one. Like that was good. Like just there, perfectly timed, running in. Like you revenge that, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab you. You're gonna lose the revenge. I'm gonna damage. Nice F smash. That was really clean.
He's got a little max volume now.
That was good.
I gotta
really
say,
good.
I gotta say that was a very different story from the first round, and I don't know. There was a lot of very, very sus kind of revenge coming in. Like he did it once, where he did a revenge through the egg grenade. That worked out well, but then right after, it wasn't the greatest. Kept on jumping in, trying to hope that there's gonna be distancing coming in from Brain Power, and Brain Power was just happy to let him take that damage, and then cleaning him up right after. So
What I think happens there is, so Brain Power goes, okay, you're going to try and revenge this, and I think you're going to revenge this, and you bring up Kazooie, you use it as use the egg gun, and you have it slightly delayed, so that the revenge happens, it immediately gets hit by the egg, and you just run up and grab them. So as far as where you can do that, where you can do the slow egg and then sprint up grab, I don't know if it actually is a true confirm. But behind all the explosion effects, you can't see squat anyway, so it is kind of a mix-up.
yeah.
But it also means that because the revenge isn't doing the full animation, it means you can actually run forward and not get hit by the knockback of it. I think that's what was happening there, which is pretty useful in all honesty. So we're back here. We've got the platforms. So it's kind of like trying to pay attention where Bolorama is standing when they're playing around this stuff. And it looks like Bolorama tends to play around, like above and below the platforms. They try to actually keep themselves above and below platforms. As they should. Don't get me wrong. They definitely should.
Good
I
catch.
just also think they should be banning the two platformless stages. Because that genuinely seems to be the issue happening. So Town and City and FD being the two that I'm thinking of. It's not to say other stages don't have their own issues, but if that's what's letting you down here, is you're not having platforms.
Oh.
Try to only give me the platform stages. Okay, that's not going to quite take the stock. There's a lot of damage. This is even. Oh, not getting the confirm there. I don't know if that was because it did the stage spike. Maybe.
Oh.
Revenge. It hasn't lost revenge yet.
Oh. Gets hacked up.
Yeah, we haven't really seen that actually stuff out of recovery.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna play it. That's good. That's it. Like obviously it's not the flat here. The dash attack. Gonna take the stop. But it is very clean.
Bang.
So you're gonna clash into the side B. Did you do the full 25 there?
Oh, dangerous stuff.
Apologizing if you can hear motorbikes in the background. They decided that now is the time for the motorbikes.
Nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, really can't even hear it.
Dark Lariat,
rolling
yeah,
in.
that thing's active for so long, so it just does catch things. It's not like super strong later, but that's alright. Still even in percent, and even in percent obviously favors the heavier weight character, unless you're going to kill confirm in a certain window. I don't think Banjo does. Look, grenade forward air probably just works, but I'm pretty sure that works technically at every percent, so we don't worry about that. Okay, makes it back this time. Make it back to the ledge.
Nice.
Just wonder winging out of hits though. It's like I dare you to chase your hit. I dare you to try to extend this lead.
Oh.
I just went too low. Just went too low. It's an unfortunate SD. That's alright. It's still an even game. Like that SD just led to being even, but that does mean that Ramen now has the chance to come. It's definitely an SD that they would like to happen. You know? Not to say obviously he's a SD, but
Oh, good block. Very good block chase down. Gotta be careful. Ball of Ramen is starting to look a little bit more menacing at this second, looking for just the timing to go through. Although that revenge was a little bit cursed.
Just missed it. It's an egg projectile that bounces at weird speeds. It's a weird thing. It's like, oh yeah, this will hit me, and it's like, oh, that didn't move. It's like when you don't play football, and then going and having a football, and just like, okay, it bounced. I'm gonna catch it after. Oh, it bounced back at me. Oh,
What?
good call out. Dark Lariat. Strong move, and it's quick.
Very strong move.
One of the quickest buttons. It's one of the single quickest buttons. As far as I'm aware, the arms are intangible in the startup as well, so it means that you can snack through some things.
I'm so surprised that actually caught him. So surprised that it even worked to be even more like, oh man. Hey, look,
I just
it's
said
good.
before, I do want the heavy to win. That's because I'm heavy bias.
Heavy.
It's a heavy bias, you know. But that's okay. Brainpower's cool. Look, Brainpower gets a pass on playing whatever they want because their name is Brainpower.
Exactly.
It's a fantastic tag. And if I find out they've been listening to Brainpower the entire time they were playing, I'll start rooting for them.
Well, we actually
Like,
need a
you're
confirmation.
fully committing to it, you know. You're committing to the bit. I will root for you. That is fantastic. If that's actually what you're doing.
Maybe we'll get a confirmation off him after.
I think we're seeing stage pick bands here.
Okay.
So this is going back to Brainpower. So Brainpower obviously wants to go back to FD or some stage where the platforms aren't anywhere near as prevalent. But it's also possible that Ballroom's going, no, I don't want FD anymore. that stage sucked.
Yeah, that FD was really bad for
Something
him.
else. Brainpower would like for the most part, it's probably going to want bigger stages because you don't want Bolorama being able to kind of like choke you out of stage presence. It's like Smashville, for instance. It's a really small stage, as well as like because the platform's so wide, it's pretty easy to just kind of like force people into a small area on the stage. Okay, back to PS2. I didn't expect to go back to PS2. I will say I did not expect bringing it back.
Well, maybe he's just trying to say. Yeah, he's trying to say that, like, I don't mind which stage. I just need to make sure that we get this through.
Oh, what are we not catching there? Okay. I'm not sure if it's a particular time in Wonder Wing or, like, if that works at all.
Oh.
It's entirely possible. Brainpower doesn't know if it works at all. It's just like, yeah, it's done it before, so I may as well.
Why not? He's not in the moment to really think too much about it.
Yeah. Basically,
Oh,
yeah.
good
there
stuff.
goes for another revenge and doesn't quite get the revenge on. Brainpower with a bit of a lead at the moment, not a significant one. Does
Wow.
Whoa. And he's going to take that stop. The Incineroar side B does have super armor during it. I think it's when it registers it as a target to be grabbed, a little super armor. Which is what Captain Falcon's side B is supposed to do as well, but sometimes doesn't. Dark Pit. Look, we don't talk about that.
We're not talking about that. Yeah, exactly.
We don't talk about the jank. We don't talk about that part of it. Wonder Wing taking the stuff? That's good. That's good. Wonder Wing can take that stuff. That's a solid. Seeing more of the zoning stuff. Neither characters doing particular. Like, we're seeing a lot of scrappy trades, but I think that's partly because when one of the characters is getting an opening, there's no real combos to be brought up. Neither of the characters are particularly like heavy combos. Like the most combos we've really seen from Bolorama. Not because Bolorama can't do combos, it's down tilt like F2. Incineroar only hits, only does the two things. That was cheeky, because you don't land on stage, you can still act after the up B. The cheeky way to get down. Yeah, Dark Slayer calling out the jump. Having the extra active hitbox.
Oh, nice.
Wonder Wing getting revenged. That's okay, you take the stock. You don't have to deal with it.
Don't deal with it.
Think about it.
That is too scared to think about.
That's a lot of damage. There's a lot of damage that you could have just taken there. Okay. I've been holding onto the grenade for a little bit too long there. I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing any snakes. Just not seeing any snakes played. Kind of like snake's like one of those ones. And Zelda, they're both like online terrors, you know?
Yeah. Bolorama taking a lot of damage now. Look at him. He's trying to work this one through, but it's not happening.
Sorry, my brain went there because I said grenade, and I was like, oh wait, why do I think that's weird to say it for Banjo?
Oh, nice.
Catches the tech situation. Well played. That's good. Doing that stuff online and going like, because like part of it's reactionary. Wonder Wing's gonna possibly take that. No, they didn't take the sock. He didn't get hit by egg, so he didn't lose his jump and recovery options.
Oh, yes.
Catching the drift to the ledge with the F smash. Just hanging over the ledge a bit. Good option, honestly. That was a good choice.
Hey, going
That brings
down
it
to
to
the
game 5.
Let's go. Going down to game 5. I think this is worth it.
Bolorama's counterpick though. And they did choose PS2 before, but they did just lose on PS2, so maybe they take it to something else. Not sure.
Probably run it back. I would say run it back in this situation.
Well, ideally you'd want to go to something like Battlefield, right? Because Incineroar's up air is a really good move. And you want to be able to use it to like shark above somebody. And putting that extra tri-plate there, just to make it that much harder to fall through, because you can't fall through platforms when you're doing a move, obviously.
Yeah.
Putting that extra platform there, so that the Banjo's trying to come down with buttons, they just get stopped. Also to put an extra platform there for the grenade. I don't know if Lilat's legal. I don't know if Lilat is legal.
I think Lala is legal still. I can't remember the full rule set, but last time I think it was. Oh, I think it was last season or the season before we did have Lilat, and that was quite interesting.
Yeah, Lilat's quite. I genuinely think that's probably actually a good counter pick.
Yeah.
Because it makes the slopes on the side make the grenade bounce instead of doing like the really slow watch kind of things there. It bounces. Okay, we're seeing Battlefield. There we go.
Yep. Here we go.
You get the reason I was saying is because the slopes give Incineroar some shenanigans that Banjo Kazooie can't take advantage of. But Battlefield is obviously the much more consistent pick. Lilac has some wacky interactions with certain characters, so I wouldn't be surprised if Incineroar couldn't recover properly on one of the sides of the stages. Like,
Yeah. 2 Wonder Wings though. Just dropping order for that recovery.
we're Wonder Winging.
Oi! Hey, let's go. Never mind. Yeah,
took a
it's so
stop.
worth it.
That took the stock. What a fantastic! That's a fantastic start to game fight. This is where all the pressure is. You're stock up. You're just like, yeah, I used all my resources, but like everything here is extra credit at this point. I don't have to worry. And Bolvarama not quite being able to get the revenge out on some of those hits. And the counter pick. Kind of not playing to their advantage now. It's looking like they're the ones actually being sharped.
Yeah,
Like they're being put above the platforms. And
Brain power. He's doing it. He's doing magical stuff right now. Look at him. The percentage is almost even. Oh man, and he's playing out of his mind right now.
I'm going to decide until someone tells me otherwise. Brain power has turned the volume up, so I can't hear anything other than the brain power thing that I've been using. That's all I can hear now.
Yeah, he's on maximum volume this whole time. Right now, it's just like he decided to move right next to. Oh, he's doing everything. Oh man.
Mind you, it's in Incineroar Rage. This is still a very much a this is definitely something you can come back from. Yeah, Larry doesn't take the stock. Does take the stock. Oh, I think.
Oh.
Maybe in brain power accidentally put himself the blast zone. Immediately answers back by taking the stock. Calls out with an option. Wonder Wing doing 27%.
Go again, right now.
Strong move. We're gonna see Wonder Wing again in a second. Yeah, that's what I mean before. Yeah, the lariat smacks the eggs out of the way. So they do like ledge drop egg and smack through it. Hey, you've got the grenade. Don't hold it. Yeah.
There we go again. Instant reverse. Chuck it at Wonder Wing. Just empty Wonder Wings.
Nice. Okay. Just gonna see. I'm rooting for Bolvarama because they're down at the moment. Also, it's heavy. But because they're losing at the moment. But Brain Power's playing well. You just need Bolvarama to just. I don't care. I'm throwing out Wonder Wings.
Yeah.
I will make you afraid of these Wonder Wings, whether you like it or not. Grenade must. Okay, the grenade of itself is probably not fun. Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Looks like Brain Power knows a lot of those spacing. That was like a perfectly spaced egg shot there.
Yeah, spicy.
Oh! Pulled that out of the lariat. That was a stock. Them holding a grenade pulled him out of. Oh. Good back air. Back air. So it didn't matter too much. Didn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things.
Gotta be careful now.
Really
Oh.
Down tilt, up tilt. I don't know if that's necessarily true at that percent, but it hit. So it doesn't matter. It's true if my opponent thinks it's true and lets me do it.
Exactly.
Just
Getting caught.
ask your opponent really nicely. It's like, dude, if I land a hit on you, can you just let go of your controller?
Oh. Oh, it's caught him. It's caught him.
Oh, very good. Very good confirm there. Yeah, super armor on the side B, just not quite letting them out. I think maybe it didn't register that Banjo was close enough before the grenade hit. Because you can't just run up and hug the grenade. Was good kill confirmed and well played by Brain Power.
Yep. Okay, and that is gonna send Bola Ramen down to 3rd today, which means that we're gonna get a runner back between Dark Kariba against Brain Power. This is good. This is very, very good.
I've never seen a Banjo so like carefree about the use of Wonder Wing. I need to use them. They're there. They're to be used. I've got to use all of them. It doesn't matter if it's unsafe. It doesn't matter if I'm getting punished. I will use all of my Wonder Wings. Get full use out of it.
He used them really liberally. Really, really liberally. It wasn't
It
just
worked.
like a little bit. Yeah, it worked. It
It
wonders.
did work. The start of that game 5 was very like.
Yeah.
As far as I could tell, Bolvarama did seem to be fairly shaken after that play, and Brain Power was just like. You could see that they started dancing like, oh, that was sick. They were popping off mid-set.
Gotta give it to them.
Bolvarama's just like, wow, okay. That was nasty. I just got minced. Because look, they took like 14% until the stock, and there's only like 2 Wonder Wing uses.
Yeah.
I am gonna keep using the rest of them.
Oh man, let's go. We've been waiting for this one for a while. So Dark Karibo, the one that's advanced all the way through the winner's side, and Brain Power, who got sent down first and now coming back in, get another crack at it. I'm actually quite excited to see, the adjustments coming in. And yeah, they're ready.
Random ditto.
Let's
Random
go.
ditto.
Let's go.
Alright. Alright. What a... Okay, well, hopefully, for both of these players, they play that character.
Yeah.
I hope for both of their sakes, they know what they're doing.
Summon a hero. Oh my goodness.
So for those of you who may not be aware that are tuning in, the way that this works is that since Kuribo hasn't lost yet, they have to lose them. They have to first lose a set, and then both of them will be... it resets the bracket. So
Yep.
he has to lose twice for Brain Power to win. Brain Power only has to lose one of the 2 sets for Kuribo to come out on top. So it means to be double elimination, you reach the grand finals, and whoever hasn't lost yet still has to lose twice, with the other person's already lost once.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, if Dark Karibo knows how to use a link, there's no way he doesn't know how to use a more utility
Yeah,
based
I'm
Karibo.
seeing Hocus Pocus is
Oh.
invisible.
Oh.
Kuribo was ready to SDI the holy water. Okay.
Oh.
They 100% they played this, right?
100%.
Oh, got the reflect. All right. I
Nice.
just lost most of your kit. Doesn't matter. The F smash got to take it. I think I'll bounce again. The luck.
Oh. What is this?
They lose their stock and bounces back.
But at the same time, like, do they play hero? Do they know how to do hero combos? Do they know how to get damage off of hero?
Yeah.
Like, hero's not super easy to just pick up. They're pretty weird.
Gotta know. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't. I was thinking.
Whack pill.
Yeah. Oh, let's go accelerate. That's nice.
Yeah, accelerate lets you do some filthy combos if you know what they are.
Yeah.
I played hero for like 2 weeks. I didn't learn a single one.
Because you have to do so much running and like fast micro jump combos in. And just get caught.
Shaking another stuff.
Ugh.
It's not even the tipper.
That thing's so strong for something that's a sour spot. I didn't
Yeah.
expect it to be so strong.
Simon's got some strong hits. Like, edge guard is one thing, but like his air combos are great. The only thing bad about him is his recovery. Everything else about Simon, oh man.
But even his recovery's not as bad.
Just like that, yes! Like that!
He plays the Belmonts. He plays the Belmonts. He knows it.
He knows that
Here's the
one!
thing.
There's no way if you play a Link and you have a mad Link, you don't know how to play the Belmonts. There's no way. That was perfection. Like the way he used
And
it.
there's one of those other things. It's like, look, I've seen the Twitter clips of people landing that before.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that if I pick up the Belmonts, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna hit the down air into this up B and be absolutely certain it's gonna work. No, they're just running it back.
Running it back! Let's go! I was gonna get it, Falcon! Oh, come on! Come on! I want to see natural inputs. True inputs, please. Yeah!
Yep, Kuribo's played this character. Not like it necessarily heaps, but
Yeah, you can see it.
enough to be like, it's like, I'm going to press jab here. If you walk into it, I'm going to do the combo.
I've seen some good camming. Oh, you made a Falcon punch being thrown out. Oh god, this is awesome. Nice.
I assumed the Falcon punch was a misinput, but I think
Oh, that's punishable.
Cheeky found it.
And then show you can bang. Yep, that's it. That's the Ken shenanigans. You make him
I just
guess.
thought it would be failed enough, but I was wrong.
Yeah, if you do like
I just raw show you can.
jab into Tatsumaki, jab into Shoryuken, and then if you ever get the down B yeah, just get the counter in. Yeah, nah, it's gone. It's done.
And get the enhanced fireball for doing
Nah, he doesn't do the extreme. Ryu does it.
Okay. Yeah, just be. Okay.
Oh.
auto turnaround.
Oh.
It's so powerful. It's so powerful.
Oh
I hate
man.
it.
I
You
think
said that I'm going to press A a bunch. Oh, you swap sides on me? That's okay. I'm following.
yeah. Welcome to Street Fighter. Oh, very good roll.
That's one of the things that terrifies me. Is like
Oh, sure you can. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Oh, he survived.
Oh, no, he needed to do the combo into it.
Oh! Oh!
Got exactly what you deserve. You went for the focus.
Oh!
Side B, up B. I don't think is a combo. It's not something I've seen someone go for.
I'm so happy right now.
We got to see the Falcon Punch.
Oh!
Let's see 2 Bowser sides today. Let's see some absolute, like, a bunch of, like, fancy stuff going off.
Oh my god. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun. Oh. He's looking for more. He's looking for another one. I don't even think he... See, Tatsumaki is one of those things that can do so much. Oh, didn't go for the finishing Shoyu. Could have had it. Oh.
Show you up. It's one of those interesting. Ken's so like terrifying to me because like I'll play against a good Ken, and there's a couple of them that I've unfortunately had to run into in practice. That being, and I say a couple, I mostly get me Glace.
Oh.
Who then hits me with the Ken combo. They sit there and they just F like F tilt or down tilt right near the ledge while you're hanging on it, and it's like, what do I do?
Yeah, you get hit, and that's pretty much it, because they got so much option for it. You can't do anything.
But if you successfully roll past, it auto turns around.
Yeah.
Good confirm.
Nice.
Good confirm. That's the Shoryu.
Yeah. I'm so surprised he pulled out the focus attack.
Roll because you know every other character, they're down tilting this way. If I roll behind them, they miss. It's fine. They're throwing out the hits. I can shield in time. Whereas Ken, Ryu, Terry just turn around and go, no.
You get back here. wait.
I'm going to continue swinging. It's going to turn around, and now I combo. And you've still lost your stock.
Oh! Dark Kariba Brain Power.
Alright. Okay. Brain Power surely.
Surely he's got a pocket rob.
Rob and Banjo have very similar game plans. And pretty similar-ish movesets.
Surely. Oh man, oh. I'm Mega Man.
I'm waiting for them to start doing Rob things, and I don't know if they're going for laning Nez, which means they know raw side Bs are a bit crazy, but that's okay.
Right?
If it's working, it's working, you know? You hit like damage is damage. One-sided damage is always like a good thing. Yeah, Crash Bomber not doing much.
Nice catch.
Tech chase to the side B. Is it Rush? Rush is the
Right. Also needs doesn't have the gyros out. There's the gyro.
Not doing much, but reflects it. That's so much damage. I'm just using it as a reflector here. But that upstage didn't quite kill him. Actually, no, Mega Man's a heavy character.
Yeah.
Good neutral, but they've got a Rob.
Hey!
They've got a Rob.
Elevator!
Oh, that was sick. Yeah, let's go. They've definitely got a Rob. Oh, no! Oh, that's the setup there. If the Rob starts down tilting, you get like an extra like 40% because the opponent just gets hit into the gyro. You keep getting bounced between the down tilt and the gyro until your percent goes too high or the gyro rolls.
Oh, show
Yeah,
you.
up tilt. The up tilt show you. Strong move. Yeah. Look, you could try and get the gyro and try and do a confirm into it. You could try to get the buzzsaw thing and try to go. Or you could just show you.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Rob's got like a decent recovery, but if you go low against Mega Man's just gonna down it.
Yeah. Shouldn't be doing that against Mega Man. That's dangerous stuff right there. Huh?
This is a spooky matchup. Also one. So, look, there's that many characters. You know, the matchups. Up smash, good coverage. Good coverage.
It's not like a refined Rob, but it's like the same way the Belmonts were refined. You know, they played the character, so they kind of know what they're getting into.
Yeah, they do, definitely. But surely.
Like they're getting their head wrapped around Mega Man.
Yeah.
So they're taking a lot of damage from the side piece. That's meant to be a kill confirm. That's supposed to be something you do at the end. Like, you know, you cover tech chases, or you do the Nair gyro chains. You Nair gyro, Nair gyro, Nair gyro.
No, he's throwing it out. He's throwing it out as if he was a Ducker's Lariat.
Oh, use it on that. No.
Oh!
That would have been it. I want to see it. I want to see that reflected.
Oh!
No, you were too high. That was it. That was the stock. I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Could have done so much damage. The full charged F smash.
Oh, wrong
The
side.
side B itself is pretty stale, but we don't worry about that. I knew should be going the wrong way, but that's alright. Okay, so the crash moment does get hit by the gyro, so that does... Matchup kind of seems... weird for both characters. Because Leaf Shield would go through gyro. It just goes through things.
Oh man.
Gyro to things, gyro to things.
It's
Grimbo
like-
could still win this.
It's like he's using that gyro so much right now.
Definitely got some item play crap. Take it ready with it.
Caught him.
Nice. Does take the stock. Alright, Brain Power takes their first game.
And there was nothing wrong with that one. Nothing wrong.
At what point did they go back to their mains?
I'm thinking that like unless we reset, it's gonna run it back.
Is it mains on a reset?
Probably.
I'm not sure.
I'm enjoying
Could be.
this. I'm enjoying this. I will not like, you know, I will not say no. Let's go. Whoop whoop. What do they have? Oh, it's a Pichu versus Terry. Oh no. If you got a Ken, you got a Terry. Let me see some ghosts. I want to see the Buster Wolves. Hey, Rising Paku.
Yeah, okay, no, definitely does. Yeah, okay. They went jab into the proper, into the fancy LP instead of the normal one. Like,
Yeah.
it definitely got a Terry.
Yeah.
I don't have a Terry. I can't play Terry to save my life.
I love Terry, but it's so hard to execute like Terry correctly, because you got to do Buster Wolves really fast in order to mash into jab into it.
Yep. Jab, bustle.
Yeah, jab Buster Wolf. Yeah.
Well, like, I play non-smack fighting games, right?
Yeah.
I use fighting sticks
Yeah.
and a hitbox. I don't. So you play these characters in this, and it's like I've got to use the GameCube controller, which is what I play on, to try and do the same inputs. And it just feels really unnatural. All right, he's got Go mode.
Let's go.
Which means that Pichu is well, Peach is well beyond.
Oh, that.
There's Power Guys.
Oh, that's not even
Never
one.
mind. Never mind.
How
You
did
don't
it be
need the
simple?
fancy one. It just raw hits it.
Oh, he was waiting. Oh, here we go. Oh no.
It's entirely possible because this happened to me when I played Terry. They'd forgotten the input.
Yeah.
Entirely possible they've forgotten what the input is. For
Oh, there was Geyser. There was.
Smash is safe on shield.
Gotta be careful.
Pichu. Punish it.
Nice.
I don't know. Break Power has a Pichu. Like they're doing some Pichu things. Like they're not the real filthy. Like I'm going to hit you into the lightning loops. Start doing the back air lightning loops. You're going to take 80%.
Nice.
Oh.
Gotta be careful though.
Unless they're meant to make me eat my words, you know.
Does he realize Pichu uses life or all electric moves?
Yeah, it does do a lot of self damage, and
Oh!
I gotta be honest.
Oh! Oh! Jab, jab, jab!
Hey, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. You don't know the go moves, which are like very, very important in this matchup. It's this big anti-Pichu zone that you can throw out the Power Guys on.
Oh, should be like one geyser is enough to take off Pichu. Nice.
That's okay.
I don't think he needs it now.
That does a lot of damage. That does much more damage than I expected.
Ooh.
Jab power done.
Oh, raw catch.
Tunnel wave? What's the neutral beam?
With
The projectile.
the projectile, the Gaza, the down back down forward.
No, just the.
Oh.
Oh!
Out you go.
That caught me. That just caught me off guard. I've seen no smash attacks like this entire time. He just walks up and she's like, "Oh, you're right. I've got this." Crunch.
Yeah.
Also, that reached Pichu. I genuinely expected Pichu to low profile that. But the
Oh.
fist was nowhere near him.
Nowhere near. Nowhere
That's
near.
very privilege. That is DLC privilege right there. His up smash actually reaching Pichu. That is privilege.
Oh, Dark Rubo really showing us he's got some good fun, some good randoms jumping his way. I gotta say, he got Simon, he got a Ken, and then a Terry. Like, come on, that's all playing to his strength.
Both players actually showing that they
Mm.
can play a fair few characters.
Yep.
You know, it's that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. So look, that's a pretty good end to the first. That's
was
a pretty good end to the first thing. I had some. We got a Falcon Punch in the last set as well. Had some Bowser sides earlier. You know,
Yeah.
we had a good week. It's a good start. It's a good wild start, but a good start nonetheless. You know.
It's a wild first week, definitely. We had a lot of good returning players and a lot of good picks. The fantastic play around. You can just see that there's so many more players just waiting to jump back into the action, and I'm very happy about that. Gotta say, give it up to both Brainpower and Dark Karibo for having an absolute showing, and they both improved. I do not remember Brainpower being even more powered up with the 300 IQ. He's like 600 IQ right now. Throwing those Wonder Wings like a god and doesn't not care. And then just going all the way to the end is crazy.
And shoutouts to Ryan for Bowser siding as soon as I requested it. I have no idea if you were listening to stream and did it, or if you just happened to do it. I really hope it's the second one, because that's just fantastic. It's like Bowser brain. It's like Bowser side. I can do it here. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure casting with you.
As always, please, obviously give my man Quack a big follow on the Wazhappening. The man's very big on Smash. It's always a joy to commentate and broadcast with, because he's got so much knowledge with all this beautiful stuff on Smash and even more. So definitely do follow him. And myself, Emperor _CK, that's as always. But at the same time, we do give a massive shout out to all the players, to all the sponsors, and the sponsors themselves. Crack, would you like to give him one final crack of a thank you?
Yeah, sure. Definitely. I'm more than happy. Without the sponsors, the events don't run.
The events don't run without them.
Definitely want the events.
Yep.
So once again, thanks to our sponsors, Acer Predator Gaming, ViewSonic, ASC, and Rig.
Boom. Bam.
For this tournament.
Did a mad one. We'll be back next week at 2 p.m. For more Super Smash Brothers. So make sure to get yourself involved. Make sure to tell your friends to come and support. Make sure to get an even bigger bracket to be running. Pretty sure that's going to be fun for PK to be organizing in the background, and it's going to be amazing. May you have a beautiful thing tuning in, and we will see you all next weekend. Peace out.